is up with the squad? It's Cess, your favorite auntie with Uncle Tennessee's in the building. We got Mr. Shake My Hand, Robert Man Media, Poppy Chulo. What's up, Rob?
What's happening? What's happening, man? We back at another one, man. Told you, man, we're going to come back for hot takes. We here with it. So, hey, let's get it going.
So, I mean, this is the week we've been waiting on. This the week. This
yeah.
the week of love. This the week of love, Rob. This is what everybody should be feeling love. They need to be feeling the love, Rob. What's the word? How you feeling about hoops this week? What's going on? Listen, we're going to talk about a lot of stuff. I'm gonna just be this. February ain't regular season. This the bracket lie detector right here. February, the bracket lie detector. We finna find out who finna get exposed. February finna expose some people, Rob. These rotations finna tighten up. These freshmen either finna level up or they're finna be melting. I'm melting. They better figure it out, damn it. Listen, we finna find out who's built for 2 weekends in March and who just queued on the Tuesday night, Rob. We got 6 high stakes matches. Mini selection committee meetings, if you will, on hardwood. Texas at Vandy, Ole Miss at Kentucky, Michigan versus Michigan State, Tennessee versus Ole Miss, or Tennessee versus University of Mississippi, and Tennessee versus Texas. Tennessee is in a lot of these things. Texas is in a lot of things. And then the centerpiece, the big daddy of them all, South Carolina, LSU, the one everybody's circling. It's about styles colliding, tempo, defense, rim protection, offense, rebound, rock. It's all that fun stuff. What you think? What you thinking?
It's the clash, right? Everybody been running their mouth. Everybody had this circled and this, that, and the third. And, hey, man, all the talking is over with now. Now we get to see, you know what I'm saying, when it all matters, you don't got no excuses. Because, hey, listen, I know Kim already out here making excuses that she knows she finna lose on Saturday. But I ain't letting it slide. I ain't letting it slide whatsoever. Kim, you gonna have to take this. You gonna have to take this L. And I don't want her to BS. I don't want her to BS during the press conference. I just don't. I see you already put a little narrative out there right now that you know you're gonna lose, and you trying to prepare yourself for this loss already. Come on, dog.
We gonna get to that one. Let's build up to that one. Let's build up to Kim, bro. I know you want to get right there. Let's build to it. Let's build to it. Let's build to it now. Listen, let me say this too. Let me say this. Look, it's gonna be star power versus depth too. But check this out. If you in here with a fan base that's loud and wrong, please bring your representative.
Bring your best representative.
Not the loudest, not the best one, because we not doing vibes, we doing matchups. So bring your representative receipts. Y'all hit the like and the share. They both right there. Emily, Erica, what's going on, fam? What's good? Now listen. Make sure y'all hit that like button, right? So the algorithm know we outside. And if you're new here, welcome. This hot takes. We talk spicy, but we also talk smart basketball. We talk basketball. We gonna set the board up. We gonna set the board up.
I'm gonna say this. If you send your representative up here, they better know hoops. Don't just send anybody up here. You better know some hoops. You better know what the hell you're talking about. Because it might be one of them days.
Because listen, and when we say I mean South Carolina. That's the standard. That's the measuring stick. Everybody else is negotiating with reality. Period. That's how I look at it around here. So let's start right here. Texas at Vandy. Let's just get started. This one of them games where, listen, Texas gonna try to bring that blue collar defensive wall, right? They want you to be uncomfortable, Rob. They want the sets late, getting your sets late, contesting shots. They want your soul tired. Vandy is Blake's a bust, and they don't have to be.
Nah. Did you see the last game? Did you see the last game Vandy played?
Yeah, but here's the thing. You got to do something more than once for me to believe you. You got to do something more than once for me to believe you.
I get you, but the confidence that Gavin playing with right now.
Yeah. Hey, listen, Galvin might have played herself into the SEC freshman of the year. Right? She might have just did that. But this confidence with Galvin has been building from the beginning of the season. From back when I said my lecture had her in hell at the beginning of the LSU game. You can see her confidence build by the end of that game. So this was coming for her. Little Chi-Town said, I'm Chicago tough, and I ain't scared. She just had to figure it out. She just had to.
But listen.
So go ahead.
Right now, I know we're going to get into awards, but right now, Gavin is my SEC freshman of the year right now.
She may have played herself into the freshman of the year.
But I see. Here's the thing I love about this game, right? the matchup at the point guard position, I don't think Rory's gonna cause Gavin Hill because they're the same size. They're both miniature. I don't think that they're gonna cause each other
Well,
hell.
we're gonna
I
use a
think
different word than miniature. We're gonna use a different word than miniature. They're
uh
small stature, they're shorter. Miniature, we're not gonna do miniature today, sir. We're not. We're not gonna do
plus the
miniature.
fun I let's say the fun size guards. I'll say that. So the
Okay.
fun
All
size
right.
guards, all right. So
There
we'll
we
go
go.
fun size, right? The fun size
Plus
guards,
side.
right?
There we go.
When you look at the fun size guard between Rory and Gavin, I think it's an even matchup. I think the difference maker will be Preston versus Gavin more than it's gonna be Rory. Because I think Rory is gonna play into the hand of Gavin, which is gonna allow Vanderbilt to have better shots. Because they're two different
Okay.
styles of play. So I think the better matchup for Texas would be putting Preston on Gavin versus Rory. Because Rory and Gavin, they're kind of similar, but Gavin has a better jump shot and can shoot it from deeper range than Rory.
Plus, they playing in that weird ass gym. They in
Yeah,
Memorial Gym. They got the floor
yeah.
level weird benches on the corners. Some weird, it's always seemed like they can't. The visiting team can't really communicate that well. Like they can't hear or something. I don't know. It's just weird. So I think that's gonna factor in. I think. Listen, okay. So Texas, when you think about Texas, the quick profile, elite SEC scoring defense, 54.4 allowed. They control the pace. Harmon and Booker, their engine. Vandy more high tempo, right?
Yeah.
High offensive efficiency. Blake's plus Galvin bring that pressure. Key stress point is going to be the whistle plus the foul pressure plus the transition defense decisions, right? So, y'all let me know who y'all watching for, Texas or Vanderbilt, fam. Drop it in the chat. Rob,
I believe Vanderbilt gets the upset, but here's what I'm gonna tell you.
I got some questions about this game. Go ahead.
If Vandy does not get any bench points, they lose this game. They have to get some bench points.
Okay.
I know they got away with the last game where they bench scored 0 points and the starter scored 102 points, but they bench have two scores. They're gonna win.
Okay. What's the one Texas defensive principle that travels best into the Memorial Gym chaos? What's the one defensive thing they bring best?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't truly think that defensively Texas is all that good. I just think people just play into their hands. They don't really over communicate. It's just the things that you try to do to run your offense plays right into Texas's hands of what they really want to do versus the ball, popping and moving around. That's the difference that I see out of Texas. I think a lot of people play into Texas' hands, but they haven't figured out what to do far as uh moving the ball. Because when they go up against when it comes out of individual basketball, I think Texas struggle. But if you allow Texas to play team defense, that's when they get you back into a corner.
Okay.
So hey, just FYI, the 2026 USA World Cup qualifying roster just released.
So
They're gonna be dang man, they're gonna make me have to go back to Puerto Rico. The tournament is going to be in San Juan, Puerto Rico, March 11th through the 17th. That's next month. Man, they're going to make me have to go back. You want to hear the list? Because I don't agree with this list. But we ain't got to get into it. I don't agree with this
if
list now.
if you want to talk it, go ahead.
So here's the list. Caitlin Clark. You know how I feel about that. I don't think she should be on the roster. We got Paige Beckers, Aaliyah Boston, Kelsey Plum, Kai Copper, Ryan Howard. Don't know how the hell she made this team, but okay. Angel Reese, Jackie Young, Deherrick Handy, Chelsea Gray, Sonia Citron, and your girl, Kiki Ola. That's who made the list. We ain't got no bigs outside of Leah Boston on the roster. This gonna be a fast paced roster. We don't got a real true big on this roster outside of Leah Boston. Bunch of guards and wings.
I kept telling y'all, so Asia not gonna play. Stewie not playing.
It's qualifying.
Remember, I
Yeah,
kept saying, y'all was
qualifying.
like, nah, they on the roster. They just not going to the workout. No, they not on the roster.
Yeah.
It's a changing.
Yeah.
It's a changing of the guard.
I think they're in the Olympics, and I think they're in a World Cup because I mean this is
And walking them
qualifying.
and walking them into the World Cup. Carol Lawson.
Yeah. Yeah, this is nasty work with this roster, man. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you. This is true like nasty work right here.
The one good thing I say about it is I like the way Boston and Okikiola. I like the way they play off each other in 3-on-3, but
So I think
I ain't impressed. But I've been
so.
off USA basketball since earlier this year.
So who would you start out of this roster? Who would you start?
Oh, I none of them. Right, like I'm off USA basketball, but I told y'all that from the coach. Like I wouldn't start. Jo is there, Paige is there. Get them out there. Aaliyah, Kikiola, probably Citron. I don't remember everybody that you just said, but
so I got point guard. So point guard is there. So
I
point
forgot
guard
the point guard is there. But Chelsea, why you even there?
Hey, listen. You know what's bugging me the most out of
What's
this?
crazy? What's crazy is it sounds like Unrivaled is the USA basketball roster. So
basically, where's Alicia Gregg? Where that's what I want to know. Where's Alicia Gregg?
I'm off USA basketball. Y'all don't even got to worry about me tuned. Y'all don't even have to worry about me tuned in to the World Cup.
Like, yeah, that's my biggest thing. Where's Alicia Gray? How is Ryan Howard on the roster before Alicia Gray is? Come on, dog. Come on, man. Come on, man. What we doing? I could make a better roster what they got, but hey, we can get back to college basketball because this list is just blowing me. The more and more I look at this roster, it's just blowing me right now. This is mind blowing. But yeah, man, back to college basketball because you had some questions about Texas and Vandy.
Nah, but while we doing breaking news, she's back. Injuries to the Rose. Injuries has returned to Unrivaled.
You shouldn't have put her on the Rose now. You talking about domination?
That's where they've been. I mean, that was her team. Yeah. They won a chip. She was Defensive Player of the Year there. So can she come back and lead the Rose to a championship? Are y'all excited to back?
Yeah, I mean, but only thing to be honest with you, only thing she's back and putting herself in shape because she's gonna go play for Team USA. That's the only real ideal thing that why she's playing right now. It's because she's trying to get herself in shape for USA basketball. And then guess what? Who's on that roster that she's going to play with, right? You know me. I'm already upset banned on Team USA, so you already, you know what I'm saying? I got kind of little issues with that. But I mean, think about her roster, right? You got Kai Cop over there, you got point guard. So that's just they all three of them on Team USA basketball. So that's all that is. That's all it's about. It's just building some chemistry. That's it.
Is that World Cup roster win gold?
Win gold for who? For in this little pre-tournament?
USA, yeah. That's the World Cup team. Do they win the Worlds with that?
No, this the prelim. This ain't gonna be an official. I can.
You still expect them to make some more changes before the official World Cup?
Yeah, this ain't gonna be the World Cup thing.
Okay, but tell me that then.
Hey, listen. You go out here and run this team in World Cup. I guarantee we ain't winning gold. I guarantee you that.
So
you go ahead and put.
Angel Reese is dropping the shoe. She's dropping the shoe to match the Rose uniform this week, Rob, on Friday.
Okay. We got breaking news coming out like that. Okay, all right, that's what's up, man. Hey, listen, more power to you. What I'm gonna tell you is this. I know for a fact this won't be Team USA roster. How's Stewie? So Stewie gonna go to training camp, but she ain't gonna play? Come on, man. You miss me with this bullcrap.
That's what I'm trying to understand.
Bro, what is going on right now, dog? Team USA basketball put this out 12 minutes ago, by the way. They put it out. Hey, Stewie's gonna be at training camp, but she ain't on the roster. Fuck you. Why are you coming to training camp for? Stewie, what you going to training camp for? What? It don't even matter. Bro, just stay at the crib, dog. Just don't even. Why? Just why? You might as well play if you're gonna do that. But like I said, I don't think that will be the final World Cup team because if they take this team to the World Cup, we might not
Okay,
even
well,
get to the
what did that
championship game.
that make me feel a little bit better. But yeah, I'm not excited about the list. But I know it's what they wanted. Go ahead and do it. I think that if I have to go back and look and see who all went to try out. But I just think there is a better roster of players that we could put together to send. But if this is pre-tournament and some of the vets might be like, yeah, I'm not going to Puerto Rico right now. I got shit to do. Whatever. So
that's what I said. I think they'll win in Puerto Rico because I don't think the teams they going up against is going to send anybody. But when you talk about the actual World Cup, when it means something, it's time to go get something. Yeah, you ain't sending this roster because France, you gonna be in a world of hell against France. Like they got, some. Hey, you fuck around and go find out against France if you want to.
Well, I think that's my point. I think that's my point, right? I think that's where I'm kind of like, what the fuck is we testing out players that can't help for real in the real tournament? What are we doing?
Yeah, you basically this is like a tryout, right? This basically what this is. It's like people going to go play here on a trial, right? Think about who's actually on the Olympic team for real, right? You got your Chelsea Plums, you got your Grace, you got your Young.
I guess those three players. Is if these are the people that are trying out, what the fuck is Chelsea Gray there for? Why is J.O. there? They don't need to try out. Did you say Kai Kappa was on the roster?
Yeah.
She don't need to try out. So I think this is what's throwing me off. Is we trying out? Is this the roster? What's going on?
If you're gonna go young, just go young, right? If you wanted to take a trial roster,
you love to go young. You love to go young when it's an opportunity, right?
Yeah, listen. They can't fill an opportunity. You feel me? Like we gonna qualify, so you can't fill an opportunity. We gonna qualify based upon we are the champs from the last Olympics, so we gonna automatically qualify for the World Cup. So therefore, you might as well just go young to see what the young pieces got, so you can understand. All right, who out of these young pieces can I mix together
leadership
with the veterans?
Yeah, that's tell Erica. That's why you saying Chelsea and J.O. going experience the leadership to show them how to be Olympians. I think that's what you're saying.
I mean, just be real. Let's just keep it a buck. It's only
we already qualified.
Just think about it.
Gotcha.
Paige Bucker's gonna be on that team. Leah Boston gonna be on that team. Plum's gonna be on that team. I'll give you those three, right? Kai Copper, that's 4. Ryan Howard will not be on that fucking team. You can just cancel that shit. Angel Reese, as long as Angel Reese is healthy, should be on that team. So that's 5. J.O. will be on that team, so that's 6. De'Erica Henry will not be on that team, so I don't even understand what this is about. Chelsea Gray will be on that team, so that's 7. So that leaves you with, and so then you got Kiki fighting for a spot right now. So in reality, if you look at this qualifying team, you got about 7 people that's going to be on that actual World Cup team. And you got 5 people that that's on this roster that shouldn't even be on this roster because they have no chance in hell of actually making a roster. Because you think about Asia, that's a spot. You think about Stewie, that's a spot. Some way, somehow, if Fee is healthy, that's going to be a spot. So guess what? And then if AT's healthy, that's going to be a spot. So that's 4 spots already taken up right there. And those are, that's 4 of your starters or 3 of your starters right there. Let's make some things make sense now. Come on now. Why are we out here playing around now? And I think that the Alicia Gray is going to be on the World Cup team. I don't understand why she's not there when she was at training camp. Like, why is she not there on this roster? I don't understand that. But once again, we got the wrong leader and leading this team. So there you have it.
And I see you saying Hamby gonna go 3-on-3. Do you think Howard goes 3-on-3 too? Because she played 3-on-3 before. Is Alicia Gray gonna play? Is Alicia Gray gonna play 3-on-3? Is HVO gonna play 3-on-3? Don't send the same. Don't. Here's my thing. I ain't gonna hold y'all up. That 3-on-3 team that y'all sent for the Olympics, don't send them again. Don't send them again. Don't send them again. Now remember, I get it. Cam Brink was hurt. I don't know. Cam. Cam. After the wedding, I'm really just I'm praying for you to have a healthy rest of your career, because I mean you just suffered more injuries before you could even really get started in the WNBA. That makes fucking sense to me. So I'm wishing you a great wedding and a healthy career, but don't send that team again. I wouldn't mind seeing Alicia Gray. I wouldn't mind seeing Sanaya Fagan. I wouldn't mind seeing Harmony Turner. I wouldn't mind. HVL was successful in 3-on-3. Who else played 3-on-3? Let's send the 3-on-3 team that's gonna go get the gold. We got shit. I don't mind. Send some of these players out of Unrivaled.
Send a bunch of bucket getters. All right, that's all 3-on-3 is a bunch of bucket getters.
Yeah, let's get it.
Hey, listen, I wouldn't mind you send for Wally the goddamn gonna play 3-on-3. Shit, if you ask me.
Oh shoot, hold on. I got some real. Y'all know I got some. Let me tell y'all something. When I say my chat better than yours, and I got the best chat fam around, Russell only bring the facts to the chat. Evans, let me tell y'all something. Y'all know how I love wingspans. Listen to this, y'all. Listen to this. Medina Akat has a 6'8" 3/4 wingspan. Adele Tok, a 6'8" 1/4 wingspan. Joyce Edwards and McKeer have a 6'6" 3 1/4 and a 6'4" wingspan. And then we already know Raven, 6'1", 1.5. Now think about all that. And then Alicia Turnerby's, listen, y'all. Shh, listen, can y'all hear me? Wingspan 6'10". Give me some goddamn wingspan numbers. Now think about that in that 131 zone. Think about that in length. Rob, you hear that? Bro, I know I love the wingspan. All of them taller than me. Every last one of their wingspans is taller than me. Every last one of their wingspans taller than me. I told y'all, if I could just be the tallest Raven wingspan, I would be unstoppable in this bitch. Thank you, Facts. That wingspan, man. I told y'all, wingspan activate. Wingspan activate. Do you hear me?
Man, I says I ain't even finna hold you. We finna come right back. But this is my. Hey, listen. You could have just left point guard. You could have just left Jo. You could have just left half of this roster at home. Man, we finna play Porter. We finna play Senegal, Puerto Rico, Italy, New Zealand, and Spain. Man, come on, dog. You could have half this roster at the crib, dog. But man. All right, I'm done with that. I'm done with TUSA. Let's go. Let's get back to business, man. Hey,
Okay.
you get it. Oh man, this is crazy.
Look, they was like, "You think you're ready? We'll get out there. We're gonna show you that you're not, so we can stop having this conversation." Sometimes you just gotta let a person understand that they ain't it, Erica. I'm with it. It could backfire. Let's watch. Okay. Now we got all the breaking news out the way. That was some great breaking news. Those wingspans, listen. Whew, if that news dropped today, some coaches got some headaches. Some headaches right now. Some people's about to go in the practice room. They stomach hurt right now. Thinking about the wingspans. But let's come back to
I'm gonna just be honest with the. It's gonna be a fatigue factor with somebody finna be catching some cramps on Saturday. That's what I want to tell you. You know why they're gonna catch some cramps? Because they're gonna play the hardest they ever played in their life. Some people finna catch some cramps in this game.
Is there somebody specific that you think, or you just said in general?
In general, it's finna happen. Why? Just why? The reason why I'm telling you this is not gonna be because some people just play so hard. They're gonna play harder than they ever played. One piece is gonna be.
Carol Lawson is the coach. Go ahead, Rob. I'm sorry.
The one piece behind it is
coach every level, right? Like she's gonna be the coach in Puerto Rico. Is what I'm saying. It's not a substitute coach.
Yeah,
even though this is next month, right after, in the middle of March, Carol Lawson is going to coach at the World Cups.
You know what's crazy?
What is the date? What is the date to the tournament again?
March 11th through the 17th.
What is Duke's schedule? March 11th through the 16th. Somebody talk to me.
Man, this is crazy.
Really?
So let me tell you where somebody ain't gonna be at.
So, okay, wait. All seriousness. Wow. So
I'm gonna tell you where somebody ain't gonna be at.
In the middle of a run to March, she's gonna leave and go to Puerto Rico.
I can tell you where somebody ain't gonna be at.
Who put this shit together? Come on, tell me where they ain't gonna be. Let's go.
Yes, ain't gonna be in that Final Four. You can book that. You can book that. Hey, because listen, you know what's crazy of it is? Hey, so the ACC tournament, right? That's March 4th through the 8th. That ain't that. March 8th is right.
She will have finished her tournament. Okay.
She would just been finishing the ACC tournament, right?
Okay. But if she win that tournament, she's cool.
It's gonna be March Madness. What are we doing, dog? What are we doing right now?
But she should have a week before March Madness starts, right?
Let's check.
Y'all get the dates in the chat for Nakase Tibbetts and Stephanie White are the assistant coaches. Okay, so maybe Nakase and Stephanie White carry them there.
Okay, so that makes sense. Okay, so they got it right because the March Madness 15th is Selection Sunday. So the 11th through the 17th, that means she'll be just coming back.
She should be back in town to work.
So here's the thing, right? The logic of this is somebody's gonna get the short end of the stick, right? So you're gonna put all your efforts in Team USA to go win over there. Cause you know you ain't finna win that dude. You just already know that. So it's really perfect timing, right? So she can go out with, hey, I got a piece of gold around my neck now. I got a piece of gold. What can you say about me? And then you gotta turn around and you're gonna have to come back and coach your Duke team. Come on, dog.
Abby, on, you gotta do her better.
What that goal finna say to you? Not a none. Not a good.
Well, okay. So Rob, do you go? Or do you let Natalie and Nate and everybody take care of it?
Let them coach. Like, hey, what do you have assistants for? Let them coach. Like you don't need to be there. You're in the middle of a season.
I wonder if she will go. I haven't heard for sure that she's going. I wonder if she will go to Puerto Rico, or if she'll let them take care of that.
One thing you do know, if she do go, that already tells you that she knows she ain't got all the pieces she need at Duke to get to the Final Four. That's what you know. She tell you right there in your face.
Yeah, I think. Well, let's see how they finish the season. They got North Carolina, they got North Carolina State, they got Clemson, they got Florida State, they got North Carolina. So let's see how they finish.
So this is interesting. The net rankings is interesting right now.
Go ahead, let's talk about it.
So the net rankings, we got UConn at 1, UCLA at 2, South Carolina at 3, which is that's kind of crazy, but whatever. Texas at 4, LSU at 5, Michigan at 6, Vandy at 7, Louisville at 8, and how in the hell is Duke at 9?
Straight the schedule. Who did Duke lose to?
Man, listen, Duke is 4-5 in quad 1. In quad 1, they're 4-5. They're the 9th best team. Come on, dog. Come on, mate. Hey, man, you can't make it up. You can't make this shit up, man. This is how they see people in the goddamn tournament of this fugaziness. It's net ranking shit. And this is up to date. This is up to date with every game played yesterday.
Who should be your top? Who do you think are the top 10?
We got some problems, man. We got some problems in this joint right now. So I would say I would bump. I know why they got Michigan sitting at 6, but I actually would bump Michigan 5. But I can leave them at 6. Right now, Vandy should actually be, if you truly be honest, Vandy should be ahead of LSU. LSU got more quad 1 losses than Vandy does. So they should actually be at number 5. So I mean, based upon this, right? So number 1 seeds would be UConn, UCLA, South Carolina, Texas. So that means LSU, like I said, would end up in Texas bracket. Michigan would end up in Texas bracket. Vandy would end up in I'm tripping. Michigan would end up in South Carolina's bracket. Vandy would end up in UCLA's bracket, and Louisville would end up in UConn's bracket. Based upon the way the NCAA rankers are right now. So, but my top 10, I would go UConn, South Carolina, then UCLA. I'm big on eye test. I just don't like the eye test what I've seen from UCLA. So that's why I would bump them down to 3 instead of being at the 2 spot. Plus South Carolina, they just got for me, a better resume. They play more tougher competition than UCLA, but it is what it is, right? So um, like I said, I will bump Vandy above LSU. So I will go LSU at 5, Michigan at 6. I mean, sorry, Vandy at 5, Michigan at 6, LSU at 7, Louisville coming at 8. Then I would go Michigan State at 9. And then I would go Ohio State right now at 10. That'd be my top 10 right there. I think Texas Tech should be bumped higher. They're at 28 right now. I think they should be bumped into the top 15, but this they power rankers, so this how it goes with their power rankers. What you think, Cess?
Yeah. I don't know. I can't. I have to be honest. I ain't thought about them like that. Or I can give you a top 10. That's why I was asking what your top 10 look like.
Yeah, it's just interesting with the pop. I mean, when you talk about the net rankings, because that's how they ranked on bids and stuff. It's kind of weird.
Let me see.
So let's go to the top 16.
UCLA got the most quad 1 wins. LSU 3 losses. I don't remember what the losses were, but I think for some reason in this
SEC.
in the formula, but in the formula, it's the quality of the loss too. Who did you lose to? When did you lose to them? How much did you lose by? That may have them over Michigan and them. That's the only thing I can think of. What's up, Juicy?
They haven't came out with the 26 women's seeding yet, so that's what I'm really waiting on. But let's see what they ain't even did the top 16 committee rankings. What the hell is the committee doing? Like they ain't even came out with their rankings yet. This is weird.
So let me see.
Because I just want to see what the
Kentucky, Vandy, Texas. That was their losses. Yeah. Quality losses.
I just want to see what it looks like when a committee actually does their first rankings. I want to see what that looks like. I think it should be coming up either by the end of this week or next week. They should send out their first rankings, which is kind of going to tell you where you place that and who you're going to be playing in reality. Then that's when we get to the real logistics of, how the tournament going to lay out. But yeah. But what's the next game we got up, right? Or did I answer everything that you had for the Texas Vandy game? I know you said you had some questions for me.
Nah, it's cool. We can move on. Ole Miss, Kentucky. What you think about them?
This is an interesting game. I think it's a game that Ole Miss needs. Just off the simple fact of they need to be on hitting on all cylinders going into the LSU game. I got them beating LSU. So I got LSU taking back-to-back losses, right? I ain't even gonna hold you. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna fake it. I got LSU losing back-to-back games. Like, hey, you gonna lose against South Carolina, and then you finna go on a roll and you gonna lose against Ole Miss. That's just how I got it laid out. So I think Ole Miss definitely needs to win this game against Kentucky. I think they have the pieces. What it's gonna come down to be is, can you keep Kentucky off the offensive glass, right? Because that's one of Kentucky's specialists, right? If they own the glass, they're gonna beat you. It's not many times that Kentucky has lost this year, and they won the boards. So that'd be my thing with them. I think they got the pieces. It's just gonna come down to, can they make enough 3-point shots for me.
And who are you picking as a 3-point shooter? Who's that 3-point shooter?
They don't have actual shooters. They don't actually have those. They got a lot of them. They got a lot of people that take them, but they ain't really got no shooters or no shot makers consistent wise. So I don't really have a name for you for a state, but yeah. So give you an update on
I
the
mean, listen, it's a seeding
I
game.
was gonna, yeah.
SEC. Oh, go ahead.
No, I
What
was
you
just
got?
gonna give you I'm about to give you an update for the NCAA tournament, that's all.
Oh, go ahead.
So the first round is March 18th, 19th for the first day. Second day will be March 21st. Hold on. It's the 18th through the 23rd. So you have 2 games. So you either play the 18th or 19th, and then you'll play the 20th, 21st, or the 22nd and 23rd. So your first 2 rounds gonna be between the 18th and the 23rd. Then your next weekend will be the 27th through the 30th, and then your final 4 is April 3rd through the 15th. I mean April 3rd through the 5th. Sorry.
Y'all know how I do it. So we here. Y'all know how I do it. It's marathon days is coming. Tournament time is coming.
Yeah.
We finna turn up.
We're about a month and some days, month and 7 days away from when it all tips off.
So, and then you also see the return of Say Less, Mean More on Sundays here. Not this Sunday, next Sunday. So it's gonna be a lot of hoops talk, a lot of opinions, a lot of opportunities to be able to hit the link, come up, make your case. We're gonna give you what you want. We're gonna get Rob and nephew back up on the stage and see where they landing at right now on women's hoops. I ain't talked to them both at the same time, so I'm excited to see that show come back. We picking hot takes up as Rob's schedule allows, and then of course baseline brunch going crazy. So if everybody that pulled up for that late night baseline brunch, like it was like a midnight brunch, appreciate y'all. All right, now let's get into this.
It's been an update on the brackets. So South Carolina and Vandy is in the same bracket. In South Carolina, pool is Alabama, A&M, or Maryland Eastern. I don't even understand why they even come to the tournament, but it's cool. And then Illinois and Syracuse. That'll be the teams that's gonna be in, you know what I'm saying, at CLA. We also got Tennessee. We also got Tennessee over here. So we got Tennessee, TCU. So Tennessee will be the 5th seed.
Rob, ain't nobody talking about Tennessee. Ain't nobody talking about Tennessee.
I'm just gonna keep it
a buck. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. Until Kim Caldwell come to a press conference where she looked confident, like she looked like she could really walk in there and blow the whistle and somebody stop, then I don't have nothing to say. Right now she look like she's blowing the whistle and people ain't even hearing it. So I've lost so much respect for Tennessee, period. I can't believe it's almost like they almost like a fucking laughing stock right now in women's hoops. And for me, that's hard to take. For me, that's hard to take because I grew up where orange and white and that powder blue they wear was a standard, and it has no standard right now.
I'm just like, I'm looking at this. I'm like, so y'all y'all just gonna put everybody in South Carolina bracket? That's more what I'm looking at right now.
It's okay. It's okay.
That's where I said, yeah, that's why I said Tennessee, because you got Tennessee, TCU, NC State, Michigan State, Oklahoma State, Oregon, Vandy, right? That's everybody just in South Carolina. And you gonna look at everybody else's bracket, they ain't playing nobody.
And here's the thing, I see Kim could get her players in check, they could make a playoff run. But before she could get her players in check, she gotta get her players to buy in. Her players have checked out. So before she could get them in check, she gotta get them to check in. So they checked out on her. They checked out on her.
Yeah, man, the way this the bracketology breaks down right now, as far as the seeding go and the net rankings and stuff, like some teams gonna have to do some real work.
They need to come to Jesus. What they did in Ted Lasso, they got together and everybody burned something in the
burn some sage.
They burned some sage. Everybody brought one thing to burn in the
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Hey, whatever you gotta
in the
do,
trash can
man.
and everything. Listen. Yeah, they need something to go on. They need what they said they did like an exorcism or something. Yeah, they need something to go on with that program right now. And it ain't just that. Kim got to stand up and say, number one, I'm in over my head.
Mm-hmm. I could tell you this though.
But let's stay
LSU
right
gonna
here
be
with somebody who else is in over their head complaining about foul. Hey, Rob, get these men together, man. Vic whining, Kenny whining, all this whining. This the SEC. Cut all that crying out, man. This the SEC. Oh, they just do a whole bunch of fouling. You know, no, they not. Come on, Kenny. Shut that weak shit up, Kenny. You in the SEC, man. Pull your big boy sweats up, man, and blow your whistle. Do something, Kenny. Out here crying.
Speaking of whistles,
Now, you
I got my whistle
let
with me
Coach
now.
Yo, you finna let Coach Yo walk in Big Blue Nation and hand your ass an L, Kenny, and you gonna be crying it again. Cause this is a seeding game right here. This tournament positioning on the line.
Yeah.
You get the host type energy. Kenny, what you gonna do? They supposed to be rim protection, block, structure. They supposed to be all that, Rob. Talk to me. Let's go. What you got?
You talk about seeding shit. Unless you lose 2 games in a row, their ass ain't gonna be hosting. Tell you that. Their ass ain't gonna be hosting.
Okay, but as long as they okay, here's the thing. Let's back up because you have from the beginning of the season said that I think you had LSU between 6 and 8 losses.
Yeah.
With their 6 and 8 losses, did you have them hosting?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Hey, listen. The only real reason they will host is because of Kim. It ain't gonna be because of nothing else. Just hey, we got Kim. They deserve a host.
Man, y'all put Blue or Rebels in the chat, man. Let me know who y'all got. Rob. I'm not gonna stay here long, but does Kentucky's rim protection travel?
It actually does. It actually does.
Rim protection meet Ole Miss's strength, or can Ole Miss turn this into a rock fight?
For me, I don't know. For me, I'm kind of confused with Ole Miss at times. Because sometimes it's like they need to be out in transition, but then sometimes it's like being in transition hurts them.
It can be a little loud.
So it's like
go ahead.
Yeah. It's kind of like a hit and miss with Ole Miss. It really comes down to right. Is Cody locked in mentally to the game, or is she just chucking up shots? If Cody's locked into the game, Ole Miss will be fine. But if she's not locked into the game, I haven't seen Ole Miss be able to come out of a game when Cody's having a bad game and still pull it out. That's what Ole Miss hasn't been able to do.
Well, you know what? Where the hell did Sierra Chino disappear to?
Just disappeared off of Earth like it ain't even like.
Hey, like
it was nothing.
She's home.
I'll tell you one person on Ole Miss I thought would be a lot better after watching them this summer was Lattimore. I thought Lattimore would be a lot better at Ole Miss than what she's shown so far.
Lattimore bag is their inconsistency, right?
But I don't know if it's because she's not starting and coming off the bench. I don't know. I haven't figured out what it is at Ole Miss, but she's got a nice bag.
Y'all don't want to have a conversation about it. See, y'all don't want to have a conversation about it because I know y'all really like Coach Yo. Okay, I know y'all really like Coach Yo. And Coach Yo is cool. Coach Yo is cool, but see, to me, Coach Yo is too cool. Coach Yo seemed like she got some friends and some favorites on the team, and I need Coach Yo to put your dreads back up, big dog. Put your dreads back up like you used to have and get the whistle out, goddammit. Get back up off the TikToks and get back to blowing that whistle like you was doing last year. Because, see, the defense ain't traveling like it's supposed to. Sierra Chino ain't showing up like she's supposed to. And I like Coach Yo. But Coach Yo, is she right? She right on the line right now. Are we getting ready to take this program to the next level and move up and level up in the SEC? Or is she finna stay right where she at?
Yeah.
Because I'm not understanding. Okay, that's one of y'all favorite coaches. Y'all don't want to talk for real. See, the thing that I liked about Coach Yo was that defense is not coming how I thought. That Coach Yo, Cody, y'all know how I feel about Coach. Don't put your hands on me, McMahon. Right?
Yeah,
y'all know how I feel about that.
Yeah.
It's the toughness that I thought was coming. It's the defense that I thought was coming. It was what Chino was going to be able to do. It was what Lattimore was going to be able to do. This shit's too cool. It's too lax for me. We laughing and kiki and having a good time. Too much for me, for my liking, for what University of Mississippi is supposed to be. So my thing is, Coach, yo, listen, love you, dog, love you. But it's too cool right now. It's too lax. Tighten up on it.
Too lax.
Let's go.
She said, bring the whistle out now. Well, let's do it.
Get the whistle out.
We're here now.
Give him a little whoop, 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 like that. You know, just a little quick one. Just that one, like that. Yeah, I ain't gonna play coach. He went and got his real whistle. That's all.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You said bring the whistle. You know what? I didn't even realize I had the whistle in the book bag. You know what I'm saying? You got on me. You got on me about the whistle. You got on me because I ain't had a whistle. Hey, listen, I ain't even reached. The whistle fell down into the deep pockets of the book bag, and I was just going in there. I was looking for something. I said, "You got to be kidding me." Coach got the whistle now. Ready for action.
Yeah. Caitlin Peterson been disappointing too. Okay, X Savage. Okay.
Ole Miss should be a lot better than what they are, but I also don't think that they tailor the offense to what they need to do and be great at. So that's what it is.
Come on, Coach, yo. You were supposed to be making the next step. Now, where has she made it to? Elite 8? Yo made it to 8. Next step is 4. Next step is 4.
Hey, but listen, she could have made the Final Four. She made the Elite 8. They just didn't have no offense. that's the only thing they asked me. You kept the game in the 50s to win the game. You just didn't have nobody that can finish and go put buckets in the game.
Listen. Okay, listen. Y'all might like, yo, come to the mic now. She like we having a good time. Like that. Like that. Little beep beep like that. Yeah, beep beep. Y'all ain't old enough for that shit. Anyway, this is what I'm saying about Coach Yo. I want the snap on the audience, Coach Yo back. I want that. I'm so serious about getting to the next. I want that Yo back. Listen, this nice Yo to keep coming to the damn pressers and all that.
She getting too comfortable.
Listen, I don't like that. I want Coach Yo. Y'all ain't in the stand. Show up. Y'all down the street. Get in here. Be in here. I want that Yo. I want that. If nothing else gonna happen, we gonna defend in this thing. That's the Yo I need back. Yeah, 2-2. Beep. You know what I'm saying? Never mind. There you
go. That's why her ass is on the goddamn team. Never mind. Say less. I mean, fire the whole coaching staff, dog.
That's where I'm at with it. The eye is on you right now. You can be Final Four level. You got the talent. You got the defense that says you got a Final Four level defense when you got them locked in. I want to see that. Hey, bad girls. You know what I'm saying? Talking about never mind. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I go way back like that, Shay. That's why I go way back. What's good? Okay. If Morgan's assist game gets disrupted, what's Kentucky plan B, Rob? Let's score.
Key got to. If Morgan can't score, Key has to score.
That's the bottom line. How did you skip over Claire Strack in this equation?
Because I know she's gonna give you 12 and 7. At the minimum, she's gonna give you 12 and 7. So I ain't gotta worry about that.
Okay.
They X factor is Key. If Key gets 15 or more points, Kentucky wins that game. If she has less than 15, Kentucky loses that game.
Got you. Okay, so let me ask you this: who has the bigger leverage, Strack as the anchor or Cody as the closer?
Depends. Is it gonna be in a crunch time? Like that's really what it comes down to.
Are you expecting that it potentially could be a blowout? To me, this got to be a fight to the end.
I'm expecting that the game is probably gonna be between an 8 to 12 point win either way.
What?
I don't expect the game to be coming down and it's time to fight. You know what I'm saying? Who gonna make the big shot?
Man, 8 really? Oh, right. I don't even want to watch the game no more now. That's how it's gonna go. I'm expecting 1, 2, 3 pointer now. I want this down to the wire. Make it mean something. Make it mean something now.
But see, here's the thing. It can, and it can though, because the way Ole Miss been playing and the way Kentucky been playing, it could come down to the wire. Then you get to find out who get to really coach, right? That's when see. I don't think people understand what I'd be like. Hey man, this coach not a good coach. What shows up when you can coach is, hey, how you coach the last 4 minutes of the game? That's what proves how good of a coach you are. When it's time to draw up stuff on the board, when it's time to put your players in the right spot to go get buckets, can you do that? Right? Because I know everybody like, oh, you got these chips there. You got them chips because of talent. You ain't got them chips because you actually have to coach. Tell me about your favorite coach of mine where you seen her have to really coach something. You just out talent that team. That's it. Now let's see when it's all mano and mano and it's time to coach and everything is equal across the board. That's when you find out who can coach and who can't coach. That's when it really comes into play.
Hey, I got a real question. Y'all know how I take my medicine, so this is a real question. Do y'all get on the board?
She do, but not enough for me.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to think. Do I see y'all really? Because I see her get in there and talk. I know I see her walking on the sideline. Do y'all get on that board though?
I see too much of slapping the board. You know what I'm saying? Just slapping the board, trying to get your point across. Then I actually see like, hey man, pensman, right? Writing up, drawing out, detailing what you want on the assignment. But I can say this. When you look at it across the board from college basketball, you don't see a lot of head coaches drawing up anything. You see more of the assistant coaches drawing up stuff, which is a problem.
Hey, and I've been seeing that a lot of college hoops. I agree. Because I've been seeing Boyd Deli I've been seeing Boyd Deli working on the board here lately. If Ole Miss wins in Lexington, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
The reason why I say it's a problem for me is it's too many head coaches getting credit for shit they ain't doing really.
Well, it's a team effort, Rob, and we only as good as the weakest person on our team. And it's a lot of delegation that goes on, and I can't make this thing happen on my own. It's because of my group.
But listen though.
It's the collaboration, Rob. What?
You gotta be the one that it starts with you, ends with you, right? So draw the shit up, coach. But see, you know why? You know why you don't draw the shit up? Because it's easy to put it on somebody else's blame. See, that's what be the scapegoat. You want to know what the real scapegoat with Kim is? She don't draw shit up on the board, so you can't never blame her. She ain't gonna be it. It will never be her fault of why they lost because she didn't draw the shit up. Hey, listen, you told me to employ these people. I employed these people for you. Hey, man, so that last call, you know what I'm saying, that substitution. Hey, remember, I don't sell people in. My assistants do all that. So when the rotation's messed up, and I didn't put my foot down and say this, that's the scapegoat. That's how you get out of stuff. That's how they keep it a job.
You know how you don't get out of that? You know how you don't get out of that? See, that's why, Rob, you've been in corporate America like me. One of their favorite things to have in corporate America is what? Checks and balances. Checks and balances. Let me tell you what the balance is on that part. When she run all that down, they the assistants, they did this, they did that. You know what I do? I get out that payroll sheet. Let me see who had the biggest direct deposit. That was you out. That was you out the group. Yeah, no, you're gonna have to do some answering. You gonna have to answer. Yeah, I hear you. They didn't this, they didn't draw this. Let me see who drew the biggest deposit. You. It was you. So I need you to do some work. I'm gonna hold you accountable. But here, this is that. I'm gonna go back to Ole Miss right quick. If they win in Lexington, what does that say about their Mark Sealy?
It's trajectory going up. Its trajectory is going up.
Final four?
I'm not going to say Final Four because they still got a lot of work to do, but there's still time, right? And as long as you got time to still grow, right? Because Ole Miss still needs time for them to be where they need to be at the finish line. So for them, it's more of getting the right seeding.
So let me
because their seeding is really going to matter.
Let me ask you this. They only get Cody for this 1 year. I'm not sure what Yo has coming in next year. If they don't make at least the Elite Eight, was it all for nothing? They're going down and picking up the kids in Mississippi State, bringing Cody down. If they don't at least get to the 8, is it a failure?
Yeah, it's a failure. It's a failure season. I say this. It's a fair season if you don't fight in the Elite. Listen, you can get to the Elite Eight. If you don't fight to the end and it's an ugly loss, that's what if it comes down to it comes down to the final shot, and one team miss, one team make, and that's who don't get you into the final four. I can live with that. I say it was a solid season for you. I'm not gonna say it's a failure season for you because the expectations for you, I think I put more expectations on them because I thought they should have been the Final 14. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I thought they should have been the Final 14.
Listen, I had them competing high at the top of the SEC. So here's another question, and this is strictly Cody. Cody's transferred to University of Mississippi. Would you say it's been positive, negative, or unimpactful as far as on her WNBA stock?
I don't think it's really been impactful because there's the thing. They got guards. Problem that they got is they guards don't play as they should to allow Cody to play in her natural position. So Cody's actually overextending herself, and she's actually devaluing her stock because the ball's in her hand more. So with the ball being in her hand more, it's allowing them to pick her apart even more. So I give you an example, right? If you compare her and Flau'jae, because they naturally they're similar into like their stock wise when it comes to the dub. And so, like, what is the real difference between Cody and Flau'jae?
You say Cody and Flo have similar stock in WNBA draft? Okay.
Their stock is pretty similar, right? Okay. When you look at it across the board, right? When you talk about passing, shooting, dribbling, it's pretty similar.
Okay. Do you think that their talent level is also similar, or just their stock?
It depends, right? It depends on the team. For me, it's similar, right? Because I look at defensively, I still think both of them need to improve defensively because of their hip movement. I don't like their hip movement, their plates, their hips. I think they need to work on that and get more flexible in their hips to allow them to be better defensively. Offensive wise, it's a hit and miss each night. It's not consistent for both of them. But are we asking them to be a big time ball handler in a dub? No, we're not. For what they do, we're not asking them. But they're both a slasher. They both are capable of making threes, but they're not a good shooters. They both can shoot it off the dribble if you allow them to get to the mid range. Like their games is pretty similar. It's just
they're gamers. They're gamers
than Four. They're gamers, yeah.
They're both gamers. I give them that. Yeah. Now you're talking about Cody, so let's stay right here because, like God House 5 is pointing out, and how would you manage Cody during this in a week? 4 games in a week. The UK on the 15th, Tennessee on the 17th, LSU on the 19th, South Carolina on the 22nd. They already tired from being in Birmingham. They ain't been home in a month of Sundays. What do you see? What do you think? Can they go 4-0 in this stretch? And if so, how do you manage them? If they go 4-0 in this stretch, they better go to the Final Four. But go ahead.
I would say this: they got to go at least 3-1 out of that stretch. They can't split, and the reason why is they need to improve their seeding. Right now, they're in a bracket with UConn, and they're gonna have to play UConn before they're gonna have to play UConn in the Sweet 16. So there's no way they're gonna get to the Elite 8. So they're gonna have to win at least 3 of these games to bump their seeding up, just to get either a higher 4 seed or get a number 3 seed where they're not in the same bracket as UConn. So they're gonna have to win 3 out of those 4 games, which I got them. In reality, I got them beating Kentucky. I got them beating Tennessee. I got them beating LSU. They're gonna lose to South Carolina.
Here's the thing. Kentucky, yeah, they probably can beat them. Tennessee.
You're never out of the game with Tennessee. That's the fun part about it. You're never out of Tennessee.
Tennessee is gonna be scrappy as hell. Tennessee is gonna be one of the scrappiest games we see this season. Tennessee Ole Miss is gonna be scrappy. I think they got a similar. I think the players on that team have a similar fight. This ain't about the coaches. LSU. Now I had Ole Miss beat LSU. Go ahead.
But here's the thing with that Tennessee game. You know how Raven took the Patos into the post? That's what all Cody's gonna do. Like that's what I'm saying. They're gonna do the Ole Miss is gonna do the same similar things that South Carolina did to them. That's why I
Here's
have
the thing.
that's why I have Ole Miss beating Tennessee.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. I think now, based on what I see, the way the inconsistency that I see at University of Mississippi right now, Kim can let Cody go off, and they don't have enough to stop everything that I think that LSU can bring into Ole Miss right now. Because who
Yeah,
go ahead.
but here's the key to this all, right? If you know Coach Joe, she's going to watch everything that Don does against LSU, and she is going to try to mimic that and copy that to the T.
Hey, Rob.
And I'm talking about defensively. Hey, I'm not talking about offensively. Defensively,
everything is green at the bomb. If you know, you know. This is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
you can try to mimic it. Do you have the skill sets to mimic it? It's gonna be a dogfight. I think it's gonna be. But
here's the thing, though. Than I thought. Do you actually need that though? Because I think Ole Miss is a better rebounding team than LSU is.
Are they?
I believe they are.
They can be. I think they can be. But they can be. But do they do it consistently enough?
Correct. That's the answer to it, right? I think that's going to be a juggernaut game, right? That Ole Miss LSU game is going to be a juggernaut.
To me, both of these next two, the Tennessee game and the LSU game, going both be real scrappy. I'm looking at LSU and I'm saying, Flage, can you get your team to turn up? Or Cody, is you going to be the one to get your team to turn up? Which one of y'all going to get y'all team to turn up? This going to be about y'all two seniors. What y'all going to do? Who going to get their team to turn up?
I'm gonna be honest with you. Flage is checked the fuck out. I mean, not Flage, Fuwali. She's checked out. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. She looks so disinterested in being at LSU right now. It's crazy.
Do you think she's gonna still look checked out on Saturday? I don't think Fuwali's gonna look checked out on Saturday. You think she's checked out for the season?
I don't think she's gonna be checked out for Saturday, but I think she's going to do enough just so people can't put the blame on her.
But here's the thing Fuwali better know. Here's the thing Fuwali better know. Fuwali, if you don't come to the gym and you stay in your apartment in the bed and don't even put your uniform on, if they lose, it's still your fault. It don't matter. Yeah. If you leave, if they know, listen, if it's a picture of you sitting your ass in San Francisco, California on Valentine's Day while the game is going on and you don't even show up in the PMAC, it's gonna be you. It was gonna be you always. From the first time, from as soon as you said yes to LSU, it was gonna be you if it don't win. So you might as well put that shit to the side and get out there and be the very best fucking Fuwali you can be. Because everything that you said for why you went there, you got to show up and be that. See, I didn't question none of the stuff you said. You freer, you happier than you can be. You got a coach that supports you. You got a coach that what did she say? Fiery or whatever it is. You walking on you taking walks and reading books and all that shit that you doing, working harder than you ever worked. See, all of those this is why I say words matter. And I've been telling y'all it's been a theme. Words matter. Words matter. Words matter. Words matter. Because that's all I have to go back to on February 14th at 11 p.m. That's all I got to go back to is what your word said. So if this the hardest you ever worked, if this the best you ever been, if this the most comfortable you ever been, if this the most loved you ever been, if this the most support you've ever had, if this the most training and development and film watching and all of that stuff, Flage saying she dropped you off at the film room, all of that, you the only goddamn baller on that team. You got the best resume of all the players on the team. So it was always going to be you. And if you didn't know that, then you shouldn't have walked your ass into LSU. But since you did, my challenge since you got there has been the same. We'll see you in the championship because that's where you got to get. Because that's where you've been every season before this one. So if that ain't where you get to with all this new, better shit you got, then what was it for? So if it was what your word said it was, then we should see you at the championship. And it should be, and you should be the one stepping up and showing us that I'm a year 3 D1 hooper, and I'm finna lead this team. Does Fuwali look like Tessa?
No.
When you're looking at leadership, when you're looking at preparation, when you're looking at how they walking on the court, when you're looking at how they carrying themselves, does she look like a year 3 D1 player? And I love Lay. And I love Lay. And y'all get on me all the time. And I thought about this yesterday, and this is what I was going to say to y'all. You hating on Lay. You hating on Lay. You hating on Lay. No, I ain't. Go back and check my motherfucking, go check my content. Because I was the only one that said, thank you, Lay. There's a video on my channel clapping Lay out, wishing her well. But the competition of it all says you got to elevate. You can't go take 6 steps back. Now, so far since you got there, you done lost the teams that you ain't never lost to before. So with all this good shit that's going on there, I should see a great jump.
Hey,
time to pay the bill. Time to pay the bill.
Let's go. I got a real question. How many points you think Lay is averaging in these 3 losses?
8.
You're right on this point. 8 points. She's averaging 8 points in their losses. When it's time, like, this is what I'm saying. Like, it's all fun and games. So it's like, what do you really expect Lay to do versus South Carolina? You think that she's supposed to show you something different that she already showed you in SEC play? Tell me about her real biggest game in SEC play.
Well, didn't Lay have a 23-point game, Rob?
One game.
Who was that against? Was it an SEC team? What they just recently?
Texas A&M. Texas A&M. January 22nd.
Okay. Yeah, I'm supportive of Lay. I enjoy it. Y'all are so funny. But I respect the fact that that's where y'all at with it. Do you think SEC is a good defensive team? It's been said that we will lose to LSU because we don't have enough defense for 40 minutes. That's basically purple 803. With that question for you.
But all right, so tell me about.
I mean, no, this is what they saying. This is I don't, and this is a real question. They was in the chat yesterday talking about we don't have enough defense for 40 minutes. I just read off.
Who was that? Who was that? What was I? Why you ain't put the signal up? You know what I'm saying?
We was on baseline. It was midnight.
Oh, okay.
We was up late last night.
Okay, I respect it because you know what I'm saying. Y'all would have put that signal up. Your boy was coming. You know, I've been ready for this week now.
Yeah, so they said we ain't got enough defense.
South Carolina ain't got enough defense?
Not for 40 minutes.
All right, so what defense LSU been playing? I'm confused.
Tell me who besides South Carolina and UConn got 40 minutes worth of defense. Texas play about 34 and a half.
They don't even play 34. They really play 30, if you want to be honest. Like, I don't think people realize, like, if you really want to be honest, a lot of these teams that y'all think is great defensively are really not great defensively. It's just people just shoot themselves out of games, or they just make silly turnovers, and it makes the defense look better. These people ain't really playing defense. Come on,
we play defense so good they can't even recognize the defense. They in the chat, they in the pressure saying, "Hey, Don." So the man to man, she was like, "What man to man?" That was a press. It just looked so good. They just played it so well. It looked like man. It was that was a zone. She said, what man to man? That was a zone. They just played it so well. It looked like it was just so much pressure. They can't even recognize what they're doing out there. Go ahead.
Hey, Cess, and I was the one calling for the 2-2-1. I literally said, "Hey, just run a 2-2-1." Like we gotta make this hard.
She showed y'all a 2-2-1. She showed y'all a 1-3. She showed y'all a 2-3 plus a 3/4 press plus a man plus she can just go man. Now we got more defense. We got more defenses to play across 40 minutes than teams learn in their whole season. Y'all got to make it make sense.
Hey, listen. You know how we just put that 2-2-1 on the last team? You know we put that 2-2-1 on LSU. You know the same result's gonna happen, right? No, the same exact results is gonna happen. It's gonna be a blowout.
Well, I'm more excited. I'm more excited about this with Gotti at the top and Raven at the back.
Here's my thing about this whole legit of the situation, right? The
Oh, they said we
wingspan.
weren't disciplined enough. Don Staley don't have a disciplined enough team. That's correct. It was disciplined enough. Words matter. Thank you, basically, Purple. We weren't disciplined enough to play defense for 40 minutes.
So you telling me LSU's disciplined? Is that what we doing? LSU disciplined? I know you. I just know you ain't saying LSU's disciplined.
Well,
No way.
I guess
No way.
That is what that statement would imply.
No way.
People don't think we're disciplined enough.
No way. So you're trying to tell me a team that has more losses in South Carolina? A team that has more losses in South Carolina, they're more disciplined? No way. Is that what? Hey, listen. You know if he was more disciplined, you don't lose that Kentucky game. You know if he was more disciplined, you don't lose that Vandy game. You know if he was disciplined, you don't lose that Texas game. Because that's what it really came down to is discipline. Think about how you lost that first game in the SEC play. That I told you was gonna lose Kentucky. Think about how you lost that game.
Well, but Rob,
y'all started jumping up and shouting before the game was over with.
But they're hanging their hats on the fact that.
Come on, dog.
They hanging their hats on the fact that they're averaging 98.9 points a game. You think they're the number one offense?
Right. Hey man, hey listen. All that shit sound good until you start playing the big dogs.
I'm just telling you.
Hey, okay, cool. So you played Texas twice, right? And I don't really consider Texas a big dog, but you played Texas. They're up echelon team, right? You played Texas twice. Tell me where that's got you. Because you ain't scored more than 70 points against them, right? What are we talking about, right? Hey, you talk about Vandy, right? As much as you want to talk about Vandy and hate on Vandy, guess what? You only scored 61. And the game that you scored the most points in, 78. You still lost that game. So tell me about a team that is respectable, that's at the top, that you didn't really hung 90 on. That you don't really put some points on. See, all that sound good. You can throw words out there and make shit sound good. Because, hey, man, the stats say this. Hey, man, who are you really playing that you put something on that's like that? They got a standard. They got somebody that, hey, man, they got a chance to go win a chip. Tell me about one of those teams that you'd have hung something on. Because the stats matter, right? Context matter, right? If you're going to tell the story, then tell the whole story. Say, hey, man, when we play against the best teams, the big-time teams, hey, man, we struggling to get to 80 points. But y'all want to throw out, hey, we scored 98. What's up when it gets to the real time to play basketball, to lace some shoes up and get with it? What's up with that? See, we got examples of that. But see, y'all don't like to get in those types of conversations, right? Y'all don't like to talk about that.
Let's get it. Let's dive into some of these conversations. I got some real questions on this game, right? Because here's the thing. Latson walking into PMAC last year, had everybody nervous, right? And she just came with Simpson. It was her and Simpson coming. Mm-hmm. How does Latson's return change LSU's transition assignments and matchup choices?
They already turbo in defensive transition. What are we talking about?
That's what I'm saying. So now that it was already that. What changes can they make though?
They can't. They've always been turbo in transition.
So you don't think that there's one freshman that Kim can add into the rotation and make something different? One player. It doesn't even have to be one of these freshmen. Nobody that's added in the roster that'll make it better from last year to this year.
You know what comes to transition defense? Is the quality of shots that you take and communication. And if you have live ball turnovers, you're going to put yourself in bad situations and bad matchups. Can you cut down on your turnovers? Think logically about it, right? When they lose games, hey, how many turnovers y'all got? Right? And the difference is you can have turnovers, but what are the turnovers? Are they live ball turnovers or are they dead ball turnovers? You can live with dead ball turnovers.
Get paid? Let me know. Go ahead.
You can live with dead ball turnovers because you're able to set your defense. So that's really what it comes down to, right? But with them, with LSU, it starts with their point guards. Hey, man, if your point guards come over and they have 11 turnovers combined together, shit, you ain't win that game. Don't worry about it.
Okay, so let's say that LSU decides to double Joyce?
That'd be a stupid idea.
Do they have the discipline to recover to the shooters without giving up the layups?
I'm gonna tell. I says I'm not even gonna hold you. If LSU go into their game plan trying to double anybody, they already mounted defeat. That's a pure. We ain't really got no answer for nothing. That'd be that's literally the logic. Like that's the most stupidest thing they can do is go double Joyce. That's stupid.
Wait, y'all got them putting Flage on tonight?
Man, you want me to be honest? Who Flage should guard? You want me to be honest?
Yeah, who should she guard?
She actually should guard Raven if they want to win. I'm gonna tell you why. Right? If you guard Raven, you already know you're gonna play off a Raven. You're gonna play under the 3-point line. You're going to dare Raven, right? All you trying to do is stop Raven's penetration to where she has to kick the ball to shooters, whether she has to make a tough pass. You can play in space. Because the minute Raven passes the ball and she, comes off a cut or runs to either one of the corners, now you become the help for anybody. You become the rotation help for anybody that allow you to be on the glass. In that sense, I'm taking Flage on Raven just because I want better rebounding opportunities from Flage. If I put Flage on Latson, that's going to take Flage from rebounding the basketball. If I put her on Tessa, that's going to take her away because she has to stay home with Tessa because she can't help. She can help off Raven. Raven just has to knock down shots. That's the difference. Raven knock down shots.
Please help off Raven. Raven,
you know what I'm saying?
Knock down shots. if Raven didn't come to score in any other game, she gonna score in this one.
Yeah, that's what it comes down to.
Sag off Raven if y'all want to. I'm excited for y'all. Yeah, let Raven score.
Yeah, you best off just playing it straight up, then you are doubling. Because if you double, you ain't doing nothing but that's gonna be, you just gonna see threes going up. That's it. Smack. Hey, that thing's gonna be, wrist down. Make sure them two fingers pop down. Man, it's gonna be a wrap for you. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the dumbest thing you can do. But you know that they're gonna come out with some type of trap. They're gonna do something. They're gonna try something because they don't want to play defense for a full 30 seconds of a shot clock. They're gonna try something.
How long before Fuwali takes the floor?
All right. How fast you want us to get out to a 10-0 run? It's coming.
How fast do they have to go to? How fast do they have to go to Fuwali?
Probably in the first minute and a half.
Who calls the first timeout?
Kim. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be a 10-0 run. Timeout. Whistle. Look. Count out. Timeout. That's what you gonna see.
Like that. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what you gonna see.
Like that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Timeout.
A quick one. Like that.
Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna see Kim her on fire.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, here's what I'm telling you, it's gonna be a 10-0 run, right? LSU is gonna be so amped up for this game. By the time the ball tips, they're already going to be exhausted. But before it even tips, if you've never been in this situation and the feeling of it, you don't understand what I'm about to say, right? Sometimes when you walk into hostile environments, your players they get too excited because they just ready to go, right?
That's us walking into the hostile environment. They at home.
But here's the thing: just listen, right? Your home players, right? Because it's a hostile environment and your crowd is just pumping you up. They got you big headed. They talking they ish. They ready to go. Your players get to doing what I'm doing right now: eating candy before the games, overhydrating themselves. too much dancing, like just overdoing things that they normally don't do. They start doing those things on big time games. Then when you hit the court, you're gonna see them over exaggerate themselves in warm ups because then they not used to, going hard, before games. Now it's like, man, we gotta go hard, man. We gotta make every layup, every shot, every layup, every shot. Like you're gonna see everybody. Everybody, hey, listen, pre-game, you're gonna see everybody full of sweat, just full of sweat. They're gonna have to go change, new everything before they walk out there because they gonna be work that much hard pre-game. Then the ball gonna tip. Within the first 3 possessions up and down, they gonna look so goddamn tired. Because all the energy they exerted before the game that they normally don't do in regimens before the game, and they changed up for that big time game that they thought was a big time game, and it's just another game. It happens all the time. I said somebody gonna end up cramping up because they're gonna do something that's their ratings on their body, because they put the calluses on, right, and it tracks your body, right, of everything that you do on game day, in practice, whatever. Their numbers are gonna be through the roof on Saturday. Just wait, it's gonna be through the roof, and you're gonna be like, damn. Why couldn't you do this all season? Why you didn't go this hard all season? We wouldn't even have these losses if you played this way all season. Why did it take for us to get to South Carolina for you to go through ones that hard, for you to break a sweat that hard? Man, you're going to have so many people sweat. Hey, I'm telling you, hey, go, man, go, man. Man coming into this goddamn basketball game. Don't worry about it. She going to be in a basketball game. Don't worry about it. But Cess,
so you got Kim going through her whole roster?
Man, listen, Kim gonna be looking around, searching for answers. Cause you know what Kim gonna do? She gonna start looking up at the sky, looking up at the Raptors, thinking that the answer gonna do. Then she gonna look at the bench, you know what I'm saying, see who engaged. Then, Fuwali gonna make a turnover. She gonna get to stumping her goddamn feet. Like that's the answer, because she's stumping her goddamn feet. And then it's gonna be the next person. Hey man, just come on up here, you know what I'm saying? Then that person, you know what I'm saying, she gonna let them make 2 turnovers, then stump her goddamn feet, then go back to the bench. All right, well, now it's your turn. Then it's timeout. You know what I'm saying? We got 3 turnovers, timeout. But I truly believe that Kim's gonna have a short leash on Fuwali. I'm just gonna be honest with you. And Fuwali can't pick up 2 quick fouls.
Just Fuwali?
Yeah, Fuwali's gonna have the shortest leash this game. Watch what I tell you. She's going to have the shortest leash. You gonna be like, hey man, watch Fuwali watching out the game. Hey, cause Kim gonna be on that sideline, stumping her feet, looking up at the Raptors, trying to blame everybody.
You don't think Fuwali stays in the game?
No. Just watch. It's gonna happen.
Is Fuwali on the floor to finish the game?
It's depending on if we up by 20 or not. Like, that's just what it's gonna be. Depending on if we up by 20. Depending on how.
Okay. Help me understand this, y'all. Help me understand this. We know that Kim is going to. Well, we have known Kim to only go 7. I teaser 6 deep, 7 deep, maybe 8. Not for real. I was the one who was like, if you up 40, your coach don't even look at you. Into the bench, get your ass in the port. That was me. So here's the thing. What is it about this game that's going to take Kim totally off that square and have her play every damn body? What's going to make her go away from who she trusts? What is it that you think about this game? Because she can't win the SEC with it.
Foul trouble. They going to be in foul trouble. That's LSU cannot play defense without putting 2 hands on you. That's it. It's the bottom line is, right? And that's why I said Lay can't be in foul trouble, because if Lay gets 2 quick fouls, you ain't got to worry about her playing in the first half. That's done for. She ain't going to let her play again. Because listen, it's going to be offensive rebounding after offensive rebound after offensive rebound. And then guess what? You know what I'm saying? Joy's going to get the flexing, you know what I'm saying? The shoulder, you know what I'm saying? She's looking at people, you know what I'm saying? You got Okai going to be flexing shoulders, just Just give me that. Just 2 hands. You know what I'm saying? Because that wingspan gonna get activated. You feel me? That wingspan, give me
Hey,
that
no, but
rebound.
okay, let's talk
You
about
know,
that. Let's talk about that.
you trust you. I listen. You trust Koval out there not to be fouling. I don't. She go
well,
listen.
let's talk about
That's
that.
gonna be.
Well, let's
That's
talk
where it's
about
gonna
that.
start at.
But Zakiya Johnson is probably a better play for you than Koval in this game as your big trying to rebound. I'm just keeping it.
Who is she guarding? Man, come on, man. Go
I don't
sit
know if
down,
she
dog.
can.
Who's she
Here's
guarding?
the thing. Here's the thing. This is what I'm gonna say about the kid, Rob. This is what I'm gonna say about the kid. I don't know if she can guard anybody, but what the fuck I respect about her is, if nothing else, she's gonna get down there and try to rebound. The kid comes up with rebounds that she shouldn't come up with based on just her size, and she puts some shots back that you be like, damn. Now y'all big asses let her get that.
No,
That has to just be. That has to be. So what I respect a lot about her is it has to be just her sheer want to, I respect her want to be down there. Then way more than I respect Kate Koval's want to, and that's just based on what I see displayed. Go ahead.
I respect that, but hey, guess what? We're gonna have 10 blocks. Don't worry about it. throw
I
that
mean,
shit up
listen,
there.
I'm looking for. I'm always here for the stocks.
Give me that. Go
I'm
ahead.
always here.
Give me that.
I'm always here for the stocks. Malik Thompson, he wanted Big Draco said he want to know the lineup when we put 6'6" and 6'7" on the floor.
Yeah, they ain't got nothing. Hey, listen, they're gonna try to put Joyner.
You don't think they come back with Cole?
Man, go ahead. Hey, listen, I guarantee you, if they go out there, they're gonna be in a world of fucking trouble if they go out there and put Koval and Joyner out there together.
So,
all right, we gonna go on a 20-0 run. We gonna make Kim call timeout. We gonna make him call timeout.
I mean, potentially Don could go 6'5", 6'6", 6'7".
Damn. I listen. I want her. Hey, listen. I want her to put Joyce at the 3. I ain't gonna hold you. I want her to put Joyce at 3. You know, I want her to put Joyce at the 3. I want Joyce to guard MK.
Okay, hold on. Let me say this now, because I'm not gonna continue to say it, and I'm not gonna keep. I don't like to have this conversation. Sydney, I see your concern. We don't talk refs here. We are fighting Gamecocks. We walk into every fucking game 5-on-8. The stripes is on 18 too. We ain't worried about playing fair because we make adjustments. Even if they didn't call, you can say that we never get a fair whistle. I don't know. I know that we won by 6, we won by 7, and we won by 10. Go be fighting Gamecocks. Don't even put that. I don't even put that conversation in the air, because basketball players have to be able to adjust to the whistle no matter what it is. And the way whistles go in this game is they swallow them in the beginning, and then they make it all about them when the game gets close. Period. So
listen.
Don't even worry about them. Go ahead.
In this type of game, if you worry about the refs making a call, hey, listen, everybody in America gonna be watching this game. Everybody.
Yeah.
The refs is gonna say it ain't gonna be because of me. So they gonna let you play physicality basketball. Can you match it? Okay. Hey, like I said, I put Joyce at the 3. You know what I'm saying? Bring 6. Just go ahead and put, you know what I'm saying, Mo and Ali out there, because that's when they're gonna really be in trouble when Ali get out there. Ali's ability to change from one end to another end with Mo.
Hey,
that shit is
I got a sneaky X factor. I got a sneaky X factor on the boxing out and the rebounding for this game. Scary Mary Carey. Miriam Dowda is going to get on somebody's nerves. She's going to get on somebody's nerves. Whatever her minutes are. I don't know how long they're going to be. But Scary Mary Carey get on the floor, she's going to get on somebody's nerves. She's going to be physical. She's going to be about getting that ball. I love McDowell too, man. I love the way I look gets after the 50-50 balls and everything. Go ahead.
As much as we talk about the bigs, I think this game starts exactly how the Tennessee game starts. This shit gonna get set tone by Raven and Laxton. This game gonna be a tone setter from them two and everybody. And you ain't gonna even have to worry about Joyce getting activated, because by the time Joyce get activated, we're gonna be up 20. Don't worry about it. Why should I tell you? Because see, Laxton, she still got that thought in her mind. Like I remember y'all. Y'all ain't had nobody that can stop me last time. You thought you was gonna put Flage and I dropped 30 on her? Hey, NK tried to guard me, I dropped 30 on her? Don't worry about it. I ain't got nobody that can guard me.
So the one thing that I remember about the last time we played in CLA was And my favorite thing, besides Raven and the wingspan, because y'all know the wingspan was my favorite moment of last season when he came in that game. Was Ashland on the sideline jumping up and down talking about, you can't guard her. You can't guard her. Y'all remember who they were talking about? You remember who Ashland was talking about? You remember who she was saying that they couldn't guard? Rolls Royce Joyce. And Samaya Smith was doing everything she could against Rolls Royce Joyce. And I think that Samaya Smith is a better player in the paint than both Amaya Joyner and Kate Koval.
Hey, Kate Koval is.
They should have held on to Samaya Smith, but go ahead. But you can't guard
Kate Koval is going to be in a world of fucking trouble. If it's going to be a quick, listen. I expect Koval to be out of the game within the first 2 minutes and 30 seconds. I expect her to be out of the basketball game. I expect Lake to be in the basketball game in a minute and 30. I expect that LSU is going to have to play small because they will not be able to play two bigs on the floor. If they go in there with a nose of playing two bigs, they're going to lose by 30.
I don't know why I think Lay is on the floor, but yeah, you know, I'll be surprised.
I said she's in the game within a minute 30 seconds. I'll give it
no. I think that Lay
about 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Plays a lot. No. I think Lay plays a lot this game. I seen it. They was like foul trouble. She, you know, we gonna see.
All right, so listen. I wish that I'm hoping I wanted Gotti. This would have been a perfect game for Gotti. You know why it's been a perfect game for Gotti? I was definitely gonna have Gotti. Soon as Lay got her ass off the bench, hey Gotti, you gonna match minute for minute. I want you to just give her nothing but hill and just run around. Just give her hill all game. That length, the ability to move laterally, just that's all. This is your one assignment. I would have won a box of one for Lay, just on purpose. Just to make LSU run some offense that they don't got. The person that's really gonna be in trouble though is Jada Rashad. I don't know what they're gonna do. That's gonna be the person that's really gonna be in trouble.
So here, okay, I've been horsing around. Good question. Why start Lay or why not start Lay? You haven't been starting Lay, so why start her now?
I'm not starting Lay.
Okay.
I'm not starting Lay.
You don't see a benefit to starting Lay.
For what?
So here's the thing. This is what I thought. This is why I thought she would start at first. I was like, the familiarity. Who knows South Carolina better? Who knows Raven better? Who knows their sets better? You know them better than any of us. Why wouldn't I put you on the floor? Tell me why that's not a good coaching move.
If you go out there and start a Lay, you down 10, who do you go to that's gonna bring a spark off the bench?
It depends on who you sit because Lay doesn't start.
You're gonna the only person that you're gonna put on the bench is Jada Rashad.
So, why? Because you wouldn't sit 4 or MK?
Yeah, she ain't gonna sit them.
She ain't or she can't?
She ain't.
Okay.
She ain't gonna sit them. I don't care what's going. Hey, listen, you know what kind of backlash Kim would get if she did that?
Oh no, I agree, Shonda Doré. We know who knows Lay better. I get that part. Absolutely.
But my thing about it is when it all said down, when you think about it and from a fan's perspective, you're like, hey, it makes sense to start Lay. But in reality, if you're smart about it, right, you truly want Lay versus South Carolina second team and not versus their starters, because that gives you a better opportunity to go on a run. You're managing minutes and you're strategizing that you got Lay versus versus that bench, and you probably have a favorable matchup than versus the starters. That's why you bring Lay off the bench, because you're just trying to match minutes to where certain people in the game that Lay can have a more of an advantage of the guard play that's out there, right? At some point, right, Raven and Lay gonna have to match up against each other at some point in the game. How does that look, right? At some point, right, Lassie's gonna have to guard her. How many opportunities do you want that to happen? At some point, Tessa's gonna have to guard her. How many opportunities did you want that to happen? So you're trying to minimize that where Lay can get matches, where Lay can be more efficient, right?
Gotcha.
But the difference is there's more rim protection than they ever seen any other team play this year. You know what I'm saying? They haven't seen this type of athleticism, rim protection from South Carolina than what they played in the past. So it's you really got to be strategic on how you manage minutes and what lines you play during what time.
All right, so let me ask some other questions. If Don goes to what I think is more of a spread out type of lineup where you got like a Tessa and an Isla out there that can both be out on them corners, does that help LSU or hurt them?
No, it puts LSU more of a problem because now you got them chasing.
Are they disciplined enough to chase? This what I'm talking about. Let's talk about it.
No,
I guess
they're not.
What? Yeah, you know what? This is what my question is really. This is what I really want to know. What is the lineup that LSU prefers for Don to put out there? What gives them the best opportunity of trying to get a win? What do they hope Don puts out there?
You really want to take advantage. I'll tell you the lineup that you really want to take advantage with, right? When South Carolina goes with Tessa, down, Allie.
You said Tessa who?
Allie.
So Tessa, Allie,
McDowell. That's the lineup that you really want to take because that's like if you really look at it, that's when South Carolina is not the best defensively, right? Because we're trying to cover up for McDowell, and then Allie sometimes, you know what I'm saying, she could be a little rattled, like until she gets into the groove of the game. Once she gets into the groove of the game, she's fine. But when she first checks into the game, it's the feel for the game. When she first checks in, that's when you can really make a run. And then I would say, it really don't matter the other two. It could be Maddie, it could be Raven. It don't really matter. But when those three out there together, that's when you really should try to take advantage of South Carolina. Can you win those minutes when they have those three out there?
I actually like Isla's defensive minutes, and I like her hustle minutes. I like Isla on the floor. I think Isla's a problem. Her basketball IQ, her length, and her want to is her motor is crazy for me. So, Allie didn't shoot that 3-ball. Go ahead.
But what I'm saying is when they both check into the game is when you need to take advantage. Once they get into the game of understanding the feel for the game, they're fine. It's that initial when they first so if you go back to Tennessee, right, and you watch when they first came down, right, McDowell didn't close out to a shooter, don't hand up nothing. She just looked at the shooter. Cool. She got yelled at, and then she checks out. When she comes back in that second time, it's like a light switch. Oh, okay, we playing basketball now. It's that initial way when you come into the game of like, all right, let's the physicality, right? You seeing it, but you ain't in the game to really feel it. And so until that first, like, that initial screen happened or something happens, you're just going through the motions, and then it gets to click for you. So for me, that's when LSU needs to take advantage of it. I don't think they will because they're just not disciplined. Because they're gonna do stuff that they shouldn't be doing. They're gonna take crazy shots. They're gonna take a lot of step back shots. They're gonna take a lot of in between crossover, one dribble, step back shots for no reason.
You think so?
Yeah. What you see with LSU, here's a real thing about LSU. If you keep LSU from getting to the nail of the floor and shooting jump shots from right there, they have no way of scoring. They take a high percentage of their shots from the nail or from the elbow of the paint. That's where they take the majority of their shots from. Tell me about a time where you seen them in like big time games where they're taking shots from the slot, from either slot, or they're driving off a slot movement to make shots. A lot of their shots come, even when they set their screens, everything is coming to the nail of the floor. It's like they go through it's like they at practice just going through a shooting drill, right? Or you coming from off the wing, you catching the ball at the nail of the floor and you shooting. That's how they run their offense. And so when the minute you get them off of shooting the ball at the nail of the floor, the elbow, that's when they struggle offensive wise. When they can't get to the nail of the floor. So a lot of this stuff, you should isolate the ball screens, make them run towards, the sidelines. From a standpoint, I like guarding LSU is not hard. This shit is easy. Like I can I can go to sleep, wake up, and say, "Hey, man, if you do these three things, you'll win by 30 on them." You don't really have to guard. Listen, you really don't have to guard MK. You really don't have to guard Fuwali. You really don't have to guard Frage. All you got to do is just keep them from shooting the ball at the nail of the floor, and you win. Easy. Because they have no counter to if they don't get that shot, they have no counter.
Who guards Mo?
They're gonna come out and try to put Koval. If they don't start Koval, they don't they gonna be in trouble because I don't. Joyner, she too little. She's just too little, man. I don't know why. I don't know what they thinking about, but she too little. But they're either gonna start Joyner or they're gonna start Koval. They're gonna have to start one of those two. I don't think they start both of them.
Right. Question for you.
Yeah, yeah. That Don's gonna play a little bit of everything this game. And here's the thing: when you think about LSU, are they a good thinking team? Can they think in the moments? Do they make good decisions in moments? They don't. The more and more you change up defenses and you have to make them think and process of what offense to run and what to do, you're going to get people thrown off. Just like with Tennessee, right? How could Tennessee prepare for a 2-2-1 if they ain't never seen South Carolina run a 2-2-1? How can you prepare for something? Just like when Kim came to the press conference, she was like, "Well, we've seen zone, so I don't know why we struggle with the zone." You know why y'all struggle with the zone? Because y'all wasn't expecting South Carolina to come play zone. Because Don does not play zone. So for Don to be switching up and playing in these different type of styles, she's really not playing for you. She's playing for later down the road. That's what you don't know. This is a chess game, right? Don is just out there playing chess while people playing checkers. She out there just throwing stuff out there to see, hey, if we was to ever do this later down the road with this work, or with this lineup, if we do this, what would that do? Right? And so as much as I can say, hey, McDowell, Alley, and Tessa, that might be the probably the worst like collection of defenders out there at one time. It actually can be beneficial because that gives Don to say, hey, we're gonna go play zone in this moment, right? So now they're not on the island. Now they can go into where now they just moving and reacting to the ball to now where their length is going to bother you more, where we're getting more deflections, we're getting more blocks, we're getting on open transitions. They're being able to play free and they're not having to worry about, hey, I got this person. So just look at when you see things happening, when the defense starts changing, just pay attention to the lineups that's out there. Because she's doing it for a reason. You making opponents think. As soon as they call a timeout, what? Guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna switch the defense. So, all right, cool. Hey, Tennessee, y'all see you running 2-2-1. You gonna call a timeout? We're gonna go to a man-to-man right quick, right? We're gonna give it 1-2 possession. We're gonna go right back to 2-2-1. So now everything that you just talked about the hell, do you remember it now? You probably don't. That's why you did it. It's just being a coach, making adjustments on the fly.
I don't know if we
I
heard.
don't know.
I don't know if we got a final update on Gotti. I don't expect us to hear about that. We haven't even done press again this week, so.
Hey, but honestly, I don't think like as much as people will be like, "Hey, man, LSU can really only win by scoring a lot of points and in transition," which I don't realize LSU's not really that good on offense as y'all think they are. They're not a good half court team whatsoever. They get majority of their points in transition. So yeah, if you let them play in transition, you're gonna keep them in the game. But if you make them play half court basketball, grind it out, hey, you got to go get a bucket and you got to run quality offense, and the defense ain't loaded up to you. Yeah, it's gonna be that type of saying. It's gonna be a difficult night. You gonna be hey, you gonna have to come. You gonna have to bring your lunch pail. Hey, basically purpose. I mean, hey man, if you want to come up here, man, hey man, we listen. I love all the LSU people, man. Y'all, if y'all want to come up here, we'll drop the link, man. Go ahead and call a friend, call a friend.
Basically purple 803 is not LSU.
Okay. I'm just saying, hey man.
Basically, purple 803 is only telling y'all what people been saying out there. If I'm correct, if I'm wrong, 803 tell me. I think people may be saying purple and think that you LSU, but I think 803 is South Carolina.
Okay, I'm just making sure. I mean, hey, listen, I'm not talking to no LSU fan. Hey, listen.
Yeah, and I think what basically purple said was, I think what they were trying to apply is the SC's lack of discipline is what they were saying that we had would hurt us. Not because LSU is more disciplined, but because we're gonna be playing at LSU. So they were saying that basically we don't have enough discipline to stay. We don't have enough discipline to play defense for the 40 minutes we'll need to play to win in the PMAC, is what I think basically purpose 803 was saying that people were saying out there. Am I tripping or not? Because I believe 803 is all the way South Cackalack. But let me know.
I'm just asking.
But if there's any LSU fan that want to hit the link and come up, or that want to hit the link and come up, let us know. But I don't think basically is a LSU fan.
Hey, listen, if any South Carolina fan want to come up, you know what I'm saying? Ask some questions, man. We here for it, man. I think we gotta do a better job. We can't just narrow this down to LSU. Hey, any South Carolina fan want to come up here and ask questions? Hey man, this is what we're here for. We're here for it.
I think as long as SC control the pace of the game, they're good. They should win. I mean, you don't have to be a fan of none of it. We said we was talking a whole bunch of games, so
you want to talk about a future game? Yeah, we good. What was I about to say? So who's your biggest X factor that you got right now? For this game?
Oh, Rob, I lost you for a second. You was asking a question and I lost you. What'd you say? My head.
I said who's your X factor for this game? Who you got for against LSU? Who's the X factor for you?
I just think I think for me right now that it's a trio of X factors. And for me, it's the ones that it's the ones that won the chip with her, plus Joyce. So Raymond, Tessa, and Joyce. Raymond, Tessa, because they know you so well.
Yeah, I definitely got Tessa.
And Joyce because hometown kid. But see, I think another thing that gets lost in all of this is no matter how well Don and the coaching staff knows Lay, right? What gets lost, I think, it is not getting talked about, is that Latson and Joyce and Raven and Lay and Ashlyn and them all play AAU ball on the same basketball team. So they all know each other. They're all very familiar with each other. So it's gonna be a fun game. I think I think that what I think I really lean into for us is that I believe that our what would you call our poise, right? Our preparation, our ability to stay focused, and keep the main thing is what's going to allow us to keep the personal piece of the game out of it and just go take care of business. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I thought. See, basically purple, that's what I'm saying. They were seeing the purple part. Yeah, that's what I want to let people know. SC all day, twice on Sunday, 803. That's what I thought. I just want to clear that up.
Here's the thing. No. So you from on my side, it just says basically purple. You don't even see the 803. That's the reason why I asked, because you don't see the whole name. Yeah,
got you.
I'll say this though.
We find out if everybody. Oh, Maddie day to day. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Rob.
I'll say this though. I think one of the areas that don't get talked about a lot when people talk about South Carolina is the transition offense. The speed that we have, like when you see us going from defense to offense, the maturation of being able to get the ball up, being able to score at will, I think that's really the biggest area that people don't even they don't talk about. And that's really when you say, oh well, LSU got transition offense. Man, have you watched South Carolina transition offense? Have you seen what that looked like? Like that's a real thing. Like when people are like, hey man, LSU got this. Hey man, what have you been watching? Yeah. Go ahead, Cess.
Oh, that's for you.
Coach, do you think it will be a close game, a dogfight?
Dog fight.
I don't think. I don't think it's gonna be a close game. I don't think it's gonna be a close game. Actually, I'll be shocked if it's a close game.
How quickly do you think the game gets out of hand? Because I know you said that you see us coming out and punching them. Do you see them fighting back and making it close? Because like Tennessee got to like 27-24 at one point, and then
I think it's
we
gonna
pulled
happen.
away. What is it that you see?
I got the same feel the Tennessee game. I think we're gonna punch them in the mouth. They're gonna have a little fight. It's gonna be a little. It's gonna be about a little even after the first quarter. Mid-second quarter, it's gonna go ahead and wrap this shit up, man. Just go ahead and wrap it up. Go ahead and get their bus ready. They good meal ready. I think by mid-second quarter, it's gonna be a wrap. We'll probably be up about 12, 15 points at halftime, and then it's just gonna be on cruise control for the second half. But I don't. But see, I don't think Dawn lets up on this game though. I think she lets them go just because it's this game's personal.
Oh, I figured
I
out.
think
And we can talk off. I think I figured out how when Don get off the gas and when she don't. It's very strategic. It's very. I think I understand now what she do.
yeah. I mean, you gotta listen. It does come
Definitely,
down to
it's definitely
respect
certain
level.
programs and certain situations that it's all gas, no brakes.
Yeah. No, it's I said it comes down to respect factor, right? And if you respect me, I respect you, right? Even though I know I can go beat you by 100, I mean I should beat you by 100. You know what I'm saying? I might just beat you by 50. You know, I could beat you by 100. But when you start making things personal and you start attacking programs, okay, cool. Hey, we get the opportunity to beat them by 100, beat them by 100. Send a message.
Okay, I got a question. I got a question. You sitting at last April or whenever right? Portal opens. Malaysia name comes up. When you think about Malaysia and what she can bring to your team, what exactly does her skill set bring that helps LSU in this game? Like, what do you look at Lay and go, oh, okay, she can help me do this specifically against South Carolina?
I don't think there's no area that she really truly helps you, right? Outside of like transition, because that's what Lay's best at. But we outside of transition, right? What does she bring to you in a half court situation?
I don't know. That's what I was asking. Was it three ball? This is a real question. Like when you're thinking about like players that you're gonna bring into your team from the transfer portal, like, okay, what are those things when you checking them off in the SEC? Who couldn't I get past? And then what does she bring that helps me get over the hump against those teams? Because that's what you go get somebody out the transfer portal for, right? To get past the teams that you couldn't get past. So who didn't you get past last year? You didn't get past us. You didn't get past Ole Miss, right? What is Lay bring in this game?
So listen, you know as much as I talked about Lay, right?
30, I agree. Go ahead.
I love Lay. The problem that I got with Lay is Lay just so inconsistent. You just don't know which Lay gonna show up.
Well, and I think Shonda Doré may be on to something. It may be that she's not at SC, and you said that before. You know, people get kids out the portals just so they're not the head quarter. You know, the starting quarterback at other schools.
But I mean, it's just. I'm just looking at it, right? I look at loss and I look at wins. I look at
and I'm not. This isn't picking on Lay. This was like from a coaching perspective. I really want to know when you're looking at the skill set and the matchup. What is it that she brings?
So when you talk about Lay, how many minutes can she truly play? Like I'm just looking at SEC play.
When you talk about Lay and what's going to happen, how many minutes can she not play? Do y'all remember me being up here going, save him, Lay, save him? Y'all remember in that one game? How many minutes can she not play?
Hey, you know, SEC
play. Rob, come on, Rob. This is a mano y mano. You are all ballers to the floor who ain't scared, who finna get out here and hoop for 40 minutes.
So, I'm just asking a real question, right? If you say Texas, if you say that Texas is on the same level as South Carolina, right? If they be trying to proclaim whatever, she's averaged 23 minutes playing against them. 23 minutes, the same exact minutes against Texas.
How many minutes? How many points did she have against Texas?
She's averaging 9.5. So once again, I'm asking, bro, I'm not. You can't make it up. She had 10 points in one game.
Lay didn't have 10 points. Lay didn't have 10 points against Texas.
She had 10 points in the win. She had 9 points in the loss. 9.5.
And the minutes were exactly the same in both games.
23 minutes.
Wow.
The first game she went 3 for 13. The second game she went 4 for 9. So you tell me. That's what I'm asking. How many minutes? Like, if you go because I gotta forget all the ugly stuff, right? When you start talking about and you look at the Vandy game, she only played 13 minutes in the Vandy game.
Okay,
I'm sorry. I'll take it back. She played 34 minutes in the Vandy game. She played 16 minutes in the Kentucky game.
Yeah, because the Vandy game was the game I was going to save them, like. Now tell me this real quick about Texas. If you still got it up, or I can pull it up. Foul. Was it foul trouble in Texas?
No.
Either game?
No.
Okay.
Well, she had 4 fouls. But the first game, she had 3.
Okay.
Played the exact same minutes.
Okay. I mean, it's worth watching. Hey, this is what we're here for. Hot takes.
Yeah.
You got the receipts. I can't argue with receipts.
The Vandy game, she had
unapologetically black saying LSU gonna be playing desperate. Go ahead. But that's the thing.
Vandy game, she had 3 fouls. She had 3 fouls. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the fouling part. Listen, if we gonna lose, I'd rather you just foul the fuck out. Like, I'm just gonna be honest.
Yeah, you can't take it with you.
Talent. You know what I'm saying? If you got a skill and kind of talent,
use them all.
Listen, if I know you're a bucket getter and I need buckets, I might as well just let you go ahead and foul out. What am I saving you for? What am I? Hey, listen, I'd rather you feel more confident going to the next game that you know, hey, man, my coach going to play me no matter what hell going down, they're going to play me. I got confidence. That's a confident player, right? You wonder why Lay ain't confident? Look at what Kim is doing. Like, let's just go, right? Let's see. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to go back to the Oklahoma game. 7 games, right? She's played 21 minutes, 19 minutes, 18 minutes, 18 minutes, 25 minutes, 22, 27. So tell me, when the hell is Lay going to play? Because you ain't trying to play it. But y'all sit there and say, hey, Don was holding her back. Think about it. The last 7 games, she's averaging about 21 minutes per game right now. So how many more minutes am I expecting her to play from that 21 that she's been averaging over the last 7 games? And even if I go before them last 7 games, right, it's 23, 26. So the last 9 games, you go up 1 minute. So what am I expecting that Lay's going to do in 22 minutes? Because that's all she's going to get. It's a 40-minute basketball game. So you go 18 minutes without Lay being on the floor, who's probably arguably one of your best scorers.
Wait, Rob. Wait. What do I expect Lay to do in 22 minutes?
Yes.
I expect Lay to do the same damn thing she did with the 22 minutes that we gave her last fucking season. Be the leading scorer on the goddamn team. What do you mean? What is she gonna do with 22 minutes? I expect her to be as effective as she is. It's better there. She freer. She more supported. They working harder. It's better defense. She ain't never had to work this hard. What do you mean?
Man,
she has the same amount of time to be successful.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I guess they'll say that Lay is like now what LSU fans have been saying to me is that Lay is better defensively this year than she was last year. Why do you think they say that? Because she leads the SEC in steals.
Hey man, they gotta stop with this, bro. She's not better defensively. She did the exact same shit.
I'm just telling you what the people tell me. Now, you don't be here all the time because you be moving around and everything. You got to go to Puerto Rico and back and all this shit you were talking about. I'm just saying. What's up, Johnny Antoinette? She leading the SEC in steals.
What's up, man? What's up, honey?
That's what they telling me.
Man.
This what they telling me, homie. You might not didn't
her,
hear that over there in Puerto Rico. You might not didn't hear it. I'm just telling you.
She's all right. So I give him this, right?
It?
She's averaging 2 more points, right? I'm just going through the stats, right? She averaging 2 more points at LSU right now. Okay. But in SEC, see, here's what a lie's be told it, right? It looks good because you can say, hey, she's doing more at LSU than South Carolina until you start breaking down the real side of the story. When you break down the real side of this story and you take in SEC play versus non-conference, and non-conference, the numbers was immaculate. It was through the roof. Until you start to get to SEC play, and all the numbers just keep decreasing and decreasing and decreasing. See, the factuation of the stats don't always tell the true story of what's really going on.
Of course.
It doesn't tell you that Lay's shooting 29% from the three. Right? It don't tell you that.
She only shot 25% from the three last year. So she up 4%.
She shot 26%. She shot 3%. I get 3%. But the year before that, she was at 34%.
Right. All I'm telling you is I'm just telling you the arguments that I'm getting when they come in here. 3%, 3-point percentage is up in PMAC, or steals is up. And I'm not talking about from where or how much. I'm just telling you the arguments that I've been told.
So what's going on with the free throws then? Because the free throws are down. See, I don't want to get in there, right? Hey, do you know that Lay has more fouls right now than she? All right, so check this out, Cess. She had 56 fouls last year, right?
Okay.
56 last year, right? She already has 54 fucking fouls right now.
She playing more defense.
So that means you foul more, right? You fouling more because you playing more defense. Okay.
No, Capo, somebody go hit that cash app and give me a Coke today. Ain't nobody got me a Coke yet today, man.
Hey, man, this
okay,
crazy.
So nobody on LSU averages more than 25 minutes a game. Is that good or bad for LSU?
That sounds like they problem, not our. Listen, you know why.
But that's
different.
Why that's but okay, what I'm saying is we kind of looking at opposites, right? Because we got players on our team this season averaging more minutes than normal based on team makeup, injuries, all of that. And then we got LSU spreading the minutes over more players. Is that gonna be more effective for them? Is that something that we should look at? Is that a good change? And then Jayden, when you say nobody on LSU averages more than 25 minutes a game, do you think that's good or not? Rob, go ahead.
Hey, what I'm telling you is this. You know what I tell you about that? Somebody gonna be. Yeah, I keep trying to tell y'all. Somebody's going to catch a cramp. This is gonna be the game. Somebody's gonna catch a cramp. I'm telling you, they're gonna be playing the hardest they've been playing. There's no way that MK is not averaging over 25 points. And SEC, MK has to be averaging over 25 points a game. Has to. 37, 35, 27, 38, 32, 24, 33, 28, 25, 36, 20. She has to be averaging over 25 points a game. There's no way. What numbers are we reading that somebody ain't averaging? Because take out non-conference. I don't even look at non-conference. And conference play, MK playing over 25 minutes, dog. She's playing
conference
more
play? Well, I mean, but MK may be the only one, though. MK may be the only one.
You know why MK is? Because MK just got smart, not to foul. That's all.
The other thing, though, is MK she's doing so many different things for them this year, too. She's getting assists, the rebounds, like across her stat line, man. MK is she
ain't really rebounding, but well, they're not giving her credit for rebounds. Let me say that.
Wait. Let me back up. I thought that what I thought I was seeing this season, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong, because y'all know how I watch the games. I thought I see her rebounding more this season than before. If not, just let me know. Then I'm wrong.
No, it's flat even across the. She's still having her 4 point whatever. That's been her. That's been her career. She's averaged 4.7. She's legit averaged 4.7 for her career.
5 rebounds. Got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me take a pause for the calls and thank folks for the support. Support, fam. Michael Jones, appreciate the support. Thank y'all.
I think the most alarming thing for me though is that I thought MK would be better in certain areas. Like I thought she would be a better free throw shooter, and I thought she'd be averaging more points right now. So if I was to say one thing, I don't think MK gets to the free throw line more. I don't think she gets to the free throw line enough. And the reason why she don't get there enough because she don't drop the ball enough. She's like I said, she's always trying to get to the nail of the floor, and she goes too many games where she don't shoot any free throws. She had a lot of zero free throw games, which is kind of crazy for her ability to score. So as you can see, right?
Thank you. Go ahead.
They're a jump shooting team. Regardless of the fact they're a jump shooting team, they don't get to the free throw line enough. But you know that because they don't really have a post presence. So it's hard for them to get to the free throw line where they can have the ability to make the game easier, which is going to hurt them in the long run.
Okay.
Yeah, MK is probably about the MK and probably Jada's probably the only two people that's averaging over 25 in conference play because even Flaw J's, her minutes is crazy across the board. Like, ain't nothing consistent about Flaw J. So yeah, MK is probably the only person that averages. No, you good. I just knew MK is always on the floor because she ain't in foul trouble. Everybody else be in foul trouble now. That's one person that's on LSU that don't get in foul trouble is MK. Everybody else get in foul trouble because they just can't guard. I'm not gonna say they can't guard. It's just they get winded and they start fouling. And so when you get winded, you're gonna start fouling because you can't. You're losing a step. And one thing you'll learn is when you got a packed gym, most teams don't turn on the air. So it gets real hot. And the moisture in the air gets sticky. That's the only thing that you worry about in those type of games is some teams use that to their advantage where they don't turn the air on in a gym against certain teams on purpose. So the gym can be super hot to where it causes people to cramp up. They don't play Bella though. So I mean, as much as you like Bella as a guard, they don't play her.
They're gonna play her they're gonna play her this game, right? Do you think Texas beat LSU because they shut down Rashard?
She had 2 points. She went 1 for 10.
Did they shut Rashard down in both games? How did she play the first time they played?
She had 10 points, 2 for 7. She literally didn't do nothing different. Like, outside of she went to the free throw line, that's the only difference. She wasn't a world beat against Texas when they won. She just happened to go to the free throw line. So Texas just fouled her. Versus they didn't put her on the free throw line the last game. So it just goes to show you, right? If you don't put LSU on the free throw line and then you don't allow them to shoot the ball at the nail of the floor, you're gonna beat them. Because they have no other way of scoring.
Got you.
Even though she shoots 40% from three, she don't take enough threes for that 40% to impact something. It's only 40% because she's only taking 2 threes per game. So it's kind of easy to be at 40%. That's what I love. That's what I love about people when they say about stats. Like, well, this person's shooting at 40%, and this person, hey man, how many 3-point shots is she really shooting? Let's be real. When you start breaking down stuff and you just trying to throw that out to make it a fact, let's uncover what the fact is. How much of them shots is really going to impact the game? If you take her 2 shots a game, how much is that going to sway a win and a loss? Now, here's the problem I have with Jada Rashad. Do you think Jada Rashad should be getting more shots than Lay do?
So here's my thing. I don't know if she should be getting more shots. I think that it's Jada Rashard's team, and you got to let her run the point. I don't know that means that she gets more shots. I think that they giving her the keys. I don't think that Lay's gonna be that point guard. I think that they got to figure out how to get Jada and Lay on the floor together. What that means for shots, coach, I ain't got no whistle for all of that. I ain't got no whistle for all of that.
I'm just asking. I mean, for Lay to be one of the most dominant, efficient scorers that you can have on your roster, and your starting point guard takes more shots than her, that, that could be what the issue is. Just saying. That's probably what the issue is.
Okay.
So for me, right, if you want to talk about how could you win, you better find a way for Lay to get some shots. And if you can't find a way for her to get shots and clean shots, you have no chance in this game, right? Because guess what? If I'm going on what the stats say, hey man, let Jada shoot a bunch of mid-range shots because the effectiveness of her making mid-range shots is not high. She doesn't shoot a high percentage from mid-range. She shoots a decent percentage from three, but she's not gonna take a lot of threes. So from that standpoint, you go under on Jada Rashad because she's only gonna take two a game.
So let me ask you this: can Jada Rashad be effective for LSU the way Raven was effective for South Carolina when we were not asking her to score? Does she have enough around her to help them be successful in that, being a floor general type of a point guard?
Yeah, but you gotta. So what else are you bringing to the table? Because
she's got to bring the defense. She's got to bring the IQ. She's got to bring the getting the ball to the players where they're supposed to be. She's got to bring all of those things. Everything that Raven brought, but the points, the rebounding, the assists, the no turnovers, the defense. You got to bring all of that. Can she
the
be
problem
that
is she's turning that thing over. The thing is she's turning that mug over.
But here's the thing. Okay, so here's my question, coach. Is she turning the ball over because she hasn't played enough because she barely played last season? Is it her getting used to playing it at this speed in the SEC? Is it that she doesn't have the ball handling? What are the turnovers coming from? Are the turnovers coming from where it's a sometimes you, sometimes me, and we don't really run the offense? Where are these turnovers coming from?
Let me go. Let me make sure I got the right category.
I like Jada and Lay on the floor together. I like Jada, Lay, and Zakiya Johnson on the floor together. I like them three on the floor together. I like them three with MK Dub. Yeah. Now where I got in trouble is I had to have somebody else on the floor, and it wasn't necessarily going to be Big Four. So that's where LSU got mad at me. But I was like, hey, the way Four shoots the three ball and the way Four can just go to the basket and create her own shot, I would rather have her out there with the younger players and let these people go hunt sometime. But everybody got mad. They was like, it take more, it take four. So they voted me out on that one. So there's that. But that's not anything against Flau'jae, but that's also me challenging Flau'jae to be who she said she was going to be coming into this season. Whatever she had to be to go get a national championship. So if that meant being a distributor, if that meant being the scorer, if that meant coming off the bench, you see Steph Curry do shit like that. You see the winners be willing to go be whatever they got to be for their team to go be that. That's who Flau'jae said she was going to be. They challenged her to be the leader. They challenged her to be the distributor. They challenged her to get them there, whatever it takes. And sometimes that may be letting somebody else go and get everything started and then putting a bow on it when it's done. Can you do that? Let's go.
Yeah. When you look at Jada Rashad, she can impact the game, but I mean, she's only averaging less than 3 assists per game. So, well, I give about 3.5. So, I mean, when you really break it down, she got to become more effective.
Pass the ball more. That ain't gonna make it.
Yeah. I mean, you think about all the talent that you got, and you're the starting point guard, and you're only averaging roughly around 3 assists a game. I'm gonna round it up to about like 3 assists a game. That ain't gonna get it done at a high level. You know what I'm saying? You talk about trying to go win a chip. What Jada Rashad has to make the game easy for everybody, right? She has to be the head of the snake to say, hey, it ends with me. I'm gonna cut the water hose off for everybody else to play efficiently, right? So you talk about Lay's defense, right? And her using more energy defensively. Those energy plays that Observed and Lay, you know what I'm saying? That's using up on her offense. So, that's one of the things. Hey, you want to let her play more defense? Cool. She just ain't gonna have more offense because she's never had to play that way. So it's it's just what it is with Jada, like with Lay, Jada. I think they got two guards that should be playing together. That could cause problems, but that's on Kim. Kim ain't gonna allow it to be that way. So,
exactly.
That's where the problem started.
I can tell. I can tell you. I can feel you. I can feel that amethyst spirit. It's okay, Aquarius. It's okay. It's okay. I don't know if you're Aquarius or not. I'm a February baby too, so I know amethyst is my color too.
Yeah.
I got you basically purple. I seen the 803. That's why I said no. I got you. Wow,
Man,
Rob.
see, here's the thing. Y'all don't know who team it is. 1 minute is Jada team, 1 minute is MK team, man. I just,
No. Earlier in the season, it was like whose team is it? I like the way Jada Rashard plays point guard. I like Jada. There's some growing that I think that she has to do. And I also think that Jada is behind one season because of all of the playing that she didn't do last season. So some catching up to do. I don't know if they're going to get her caught up there, right? But I also think that you have to give her the keys. Flau'jae is finna be gone. MK Dub, you seem like to me, Kim seems a little off on MK Dub. Like, not like she don't talk her up. She don't talk her up much. I'm just gonna keep it a buck.
Cess, didn't we have this conversation at the beginning of the season about this?
Yeah, you said this was coming, right? You said this was coming. So she doesn't really talk about Michaela too much to me anymore at all. She talks away if you ask about her. And I think she needs some more experience. I think Jada needs more experience, but you got to give her the keys.
So who's she talking about? Who's she talking about the most now?
Let me see. She's talked about Jada some.
You making a point right there. You ain't gotta think about it too hard. You making a point. I mean,
you know what? I'm trying to think how she even showed us like who her next one up is. She talk about
Jada
Rashard. But it almost, I'm sick of her talking about Lay because every time they ask her a question about Lay,
it's
I don't know what y'all
negative.
hear. In my mind, what I hear is she is kind, she is smart, she is important. I'm tired of that. That's what I hear. I don't even care. The last time they asked her something about Lay, she said 6 turnovers, she got to be better, and I'm just glad I get to coach her. Ain't nobody got time for that. All right, so we got somebody coming up. Let's see who is this.
Man.
So you popped up. Who's your team, Paige?
LSU.
Let's go. Let's talk about it.
Okay. LSU your team. What you got for us?
I like everything that you're saying, though. You guys keep it real about LSU. I do think that Flau'jae, to me, should be coming off the bench, but that's just me, but it's not going to happen.
The truth. The truth will set you free.
What do you think y'all approach the game on Saturday? Well, how you see it going? We appreciate you pulling up. How long you been an LSU fan, and then how do you see the game going this weekend?
I've been an LSU fan since Angel Reese, but I see the game like it's going to be either a 10-point game, South Carolina, or a 10-point game, LSU. It's going to be really close.
What's your deciding factor? Who would you say is the biggest X factor for you guys to pull away for a victory? Or what would be one of the reasons why you guys lose?
I think the deciding factor is it's going to have to be one of these freshmen is going to have to step up. Either Zakaya or Grace, because we already know what Michaela, Flau'jae, and Malaysia are going to bring, but we don't know who else is going to bring.
So I'm glad that you said that. So based upon this season, right? Since you said that, right? You know what they're going to bring, right? When you look back at the Texas game, you look back at the Vandy game, you look back at the Kentucky game, they didn't bring it. So what makes you confident that they're going to bring it against South Carolina?
I feel like we've gotten better since then, defensively and offensively, but I just think our freshmen have had more time. Like Zakaya, I feel like it's going to be an X factor in this game if they use her right.
What do you like about Zakaya? I like her. I just want to know what you like about her.
I like her defense. She's a really good defender. I like her guarding the perimeter better than Flau'jae or even Michaela to me.
I've always said MK needs to guard the fours. I've always said that. Like, her guarding guards push y'all in trouble. But that's just me looking at it from a different lens. But I've always said, y'all, you need MK to be around the ball as much as possible. And MK could better help you guys if y'all put her in a rebounding situation.
Yeah.
And y'all put like a Bella Hines out there, or y'all put, Zakiya out there on the wing and let them guard. Y'all
Hmm.
defense would get a lot better because they're a lot more athletic and
Yeah.
they have better hip movement. But you guys don't you guys don't scheme or have the discipline to put the right players out there to help you guys to build for y'all. Because y'all do have some pieces where if y'all played it right, y'all
Yeah.
could get to the final four. The problem is y'all don't got the coaches on the bench, the assistant coaches that will tell Kim to say, hey, this person needs to come out the rotation. This person don't need to be playing right now in this moment in time. And these players need to be playing, which is going to help us win the ultimate goal, what we're trying to do. And that's the real issue with LSU.
I can see, yeah, I can see that. I think the other issue is that we still got a lot of ego on that team with Flage, and I feel like next year it's going to be better because you can't really change Flage. You can't move her to the bench. Like, that's going to cause a whole scene. Like, there's not much we really can do about that. It's
You
been
can put her ass on the
frustrating me,
bench.
but
You can always put Fonzie on the bench. But you know what? For
I don't think
somebody to
she would
say,
deal well with that. You might just break the team in half.
it is. Hey, listen. At the end of the day, I'm here to coach basketball games and win. If I feel like that you're not bringing what needs to do to help us win games, go to the bench. You
Hmm.
you can't be you can't say you a Hall of Fame coach, but then you scared to go put this person on the bench because they ain't got it. Listen, at some point it comes down to it's either will or skill thing. If you got the skills, then it's a will thing. Whatever you're doing to get you ready for a game ain't working. So let me just put you on a bench so it wakes you up.
Yeah.
Because that might be what's needed. Maybe she's too comfortable. Sometimes you gotta make somebody uncomfortable so it can help you win in the long run. And right now, are you guys getting the best version of Flage?
No.
So you gotta change something.
But I also think that's Kim though, because that's Kim. Like, there's a lot of to me favoritism from the outside with Flage. To me, I would put her on the bench, but Kim is not going to do that. Like, no way.
So just say hypothetically you put her on a bench, right? You coaching, you on the
Yeah.
sideline. Hey, you dial up the phone, you call Coach G, say, hey, put her on the bench. Who you put in? What's your lineup? What is your lineup that you gonna go with against South Carolina that you think will be the most productive?
Ooh. Mm, okay. Well, I would have Jada start as my point guard, Lay at the 2, and then I would have Zakiya at the 3, Michaela Williams at the 4, and then the center, I might just go with Maya Joyner because I think she could move faster than Caval to me.
Hey, all right. So how do you rebound? Right? Who because you think about the length, the size, you got an Okai that you got to deal with, right? That
Mm-hmm.
6'5", 6'6", right? You got a Joyce L, which is 6'4". So that's really gonna be, MK. I want to see me. I'm a fan and I'm a theory of I want to see Joyce against, Michaela. Because I just want to see her defense just get activated, right? Uh
Mm-hmm.
the problem that you have is now who guards who at the guard spot, right? Because you're talking about Tessa, you're talking about Latson, you're talking about Raven. Who's guarding who in those situations?
Um, I think Jada would be on Latson, and then I would have Lay on Raven.
Okay.
And then for
Okay.
Tessa, I would have Zakiya because she's a pretty good defender to me. She doesn't do too much, or yeah, she's just pretty decent.
Okay.
And then
That sounds good.
MK on Joyce would be a fun matchup to watch, in my opinion.
No, I'm here for that matchup. I like that matchup. I'm here for that matchup.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
I
like
just think
Zakiya though. I don't like the Zakiya matchup because I think Zakiya one of your better rebounders. You put her on Tessa, we're gonna pull her right out to the 3, and then y'all figure
Yeah,
out the rebounds.
They're just gonna have to figure out how to
because I think
rebound.
I was getting to Ocott because I think Ocott's gonna have a dominant game. I think she's gonna end up with like 15 to 18 rebounds this game because I just don't think that y'all flat out have anybody that can guard her, whether that's Joyner or whether that's Koval or whether that's Go Meg. I don't think y'all got somebody that's gonna have an answer for that. So I got her getting about 15, 18 rebounds.
I kind of see it, but I feel like it's, to me, I don't know if it will matter that much in this game, but that's just me.
Rebounds definitely gonna matter.
Yeah.
and one thing about it, hey,
go ahead, Rob.
Rebounding, free throws, defense. That's what's gonna matter. But go ahead, Cess. Go ahead. I know you had a question.
Oh no, I was gonna ask about the rebounds, but go ahead. We all good.
All right. So overall, right? I just want to ask you this because
name on the team, benching her would cause a lot of controversy. See, I'm not here for the names on the team. I'm here for what's the best thing for the team. So if you hear about what your name means to the team, get off my team. I don't give a goddamn what your name is if it ain't on the front of my jersey. See, if it's on the back of my jersey at the top or the bottom, it don't matter to me.
See, that's what I would
hear
do,
about. You don't need to be on my team. I'm sorry, Paige. What you were saying?
I said that's what I'll be thinking, but Kim is different. Definitely with Flau'jae. I don't know what she has with it. She wasn't like this with Angel, so like she would sit Angel.
Y'all gotta remember she didn't recruit Angel. Remember who Flau'jae is. Remember Flau'jae is the first McDonald's All-American that she brought to LSU. That was her first recruit. That was the one she was gonna build the team around Flau'jae to win the national championship. When Kim went to talk to Flau'jae and made the deal with Flau'jae to come, Angel wasn't in her mind. That wasn't what she was building. So this was her. This was the one she walked. After she had that rough year, this is the one that she walked in with. This was the first one. This was her freshman. Go ahead, Rob. You was going to say something.
Oh, go ahead. You got it. You cooking. You cooking. That's all.
No, I'm just saying. That's just how I remember it. This is why Flau'jae is like her baby. But the thing. What I think where I think stuff gets mixed up with Kim is that I think Kim just wants to see Flau'jae succeed, and I think that she leans a little bit too much into the rap career. She talked too much about the rap career for me, and not enough about the basketball career. The rap career is going to take care of itself, Kim. We don't need you to talk about that, worry about that. Tell us about that. Tell us about what you're doing with the development and getting her ready to get to the next level and having her prepared to go play some basketball at the next level. That's the thing for me. Oh, Lex won the natty for LSU. I'm not gonna get into the natty for LSU because then we have to get into the fact that Kateri Poole brought Angel to LSU. And there's a lot of things that went into that factored into LSU getting that title, right? A lot of that, and it didn't. And Flau'jae wasn't the biggest part of that.
No, she wasn't.
Get it? Okay, no problem. You don't get no argument with me on none of that part.
Yeah, the ball just bounced the right way that year. That's what it comes down to. Like it does take a little luck on your side, right, to win the championship, right? And the biggest luck that you got to have is health, right? You just happen to be the health. If you're healthy, you have opportunity. If you're not healthy, it's gonna hurt you. But I'll ask you this, Paige. What is the biggest issue, right? Because I know everybody got super high, right? I've always been on record saying y'all are gonna lose 6 to 8 games in the SEC. I don't care what you're talking about, how you want to slice, how you want to dice it. Because I've seen that you guys are going to have a problem, right? And it's like clockwork with y'all every year, right? Y'all got it. Just basically the first issue that came upon the season was KG. She's no longer with the team. I'm not even gonna get into all that, right?
Yeah.
But I've seen moments where Fo and Kim clash heads on the court because she wants to run this and they want to run that, right? Do you see that situation happening in one of these remaining games? I think it's gonna come this weekend.
Yeah. I mean, I've been to all their home games, and Four and Kim, they crash heads every time on the bench, and I can hear it. It's a lot, but that's my biggest issue.
Okay,
but
great.
I feel like part of that is on Four. She needs to be. I feel like she's just got a lot of ego, and I feel like she needs to realize what's best for her might be coming off the bench or doing the small stuff. because she wants to do everything, but she can't do everything.
So you say you can hear it. That mean kind of close to the bench with your seat? Okay, good. You ain't got to tell us your seat, but this is my question. This is great. This is great. I've been wanting to know this. What's going on with the assistant coaches on the bench? Is there a lot of talking there? Is Kim collaborating there? How do we see them? How do you see them interacting? I noticed that Coach Money wasn't on the sideline a couple games.
Yeah, she was sick.
Okay, so Coach. Okay, glad she's back on the sideline. What do you see there as far as like their interaction and with the team? Are they locked in? Because like on the South Carolina side, we see different coaches get up and go talk to different players as we go into timeouts and stuff. I don't necessarily watch the LSU games that close, but since you're right there, tell us what that interaction is like and Kim and her staff. What do you see there?
I think it's just mostly Kim and Bob. Like, they're mostly the ones doing everything. Like, I don't really see them going over and talking to players. Like, even after Flage had that one incident, the last home game we had, when she cussed out Kim going to the bench, nobody came over to her and said anything. They just let it be.
Okay, now talk to me about my laser's body language sometime coming off the floor and going to the bench. Sometimes she look a little dejected, and it could just be, like every baller. I just don't want to come out of the game. Yeah. But then people tell me all the time, people are saying, "Oh, Lay don't look happy on the bench. She's not this, she's not that." What do you see with her interaction with the team and staying engaged when she's not going into the game?
I think Lay looks happy on the bench, but it also can come off that she's not, because Lay is very hard on her self. I can say that because I actually go to LSU. I have a class with her. She's very quiet. Okay. But yeah, it might come off that way.
You need to stay around then.
Rob, they already just said, Paige, they didn't invite you to the cookout and shit. I don't know if you've seen it in the chat. They said Paige can come to the cookout and everything. They done made you an honorary member. They like your critique. So yeah, Paige, we appreciate you coming up and being talk to us more. Paige, so Lay seems happy, but it could come off because this is Lay being hard on herself coming off the floor. This isn't she's not dejected about Kim pulling her. It's just damn, I fucked up. Damn, I fucked up. Got it.
Yeah.
So, but Paige, but Paige, I'm glad that you said that, because guess what? You also dispelled another myth that was out there. My laser does go to class. My laser's not going to school just online, folks. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? Lay is in class. Go ahead.
Yeah, she is in class.
Y'all heard it first. Here. Cess Off Sports, man. Remember that.
Here.
Clip that.
So, clip that. Yeah, clip that. So, Paige, where do you see the team going this year? Like, as far as like how far do you see them going? And has your opinion changed from the beginning of the season to now?
I feel like it has, but it hasn't. I always thought that they could get to the Final Four, but it had to be like some kind of change to get there. I feel like it's Elite 8 at the most, but I believe we can get to the Final Four if we can get it together. And they have the right people on the court at the same time. Because sometimes I'm like, what is this?
You know what? One thing I can say, I respect your honesty. Right. I don't know what Kim doing over there, but they might need to hire you and put you on the bench. You might need to get added to that bench over there. You might have their experience over there, because what you understand the game. That's one thing you can respect, when people understand the game and they're talking from a level. I'm at every home game. I see what's going on. I see how Flage, how MK, how these people act on campus, how these people act in class.
Yeah.
Right. I'm in class with Fuwali. I see the nature of her personality. That's really who she is. She's not faking to be somebody else versus other people. Personalities are trying to overtake the team. That's what you love. That's the rawness that you don't get. But people call me a hater when I point out things like this. It's just because I've been on college visits. I talked to college coaches. I got kids in college that play in the SEC right now. So a lot of people don't know that. They just think I'll just be saying stuff. I'm like, no. there's a lot of stories I've heard, but what's truth and what's not, you know what I'm saying? When you get somebody that's around the truth, you understand the truth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What's your assessment of Kate Koval? And since you've been able to see her kind of up
Oh,
close
Lord.
over. Did you say, oh Lord? What'd you say?
Oh God. It's been up and down. I remember when I first saw their open practice, and I was like, "Oh my God!" I'm like, her feet are so slow, but I mean, I don't know.
No, and
It's an
understand
up and down thing.
this isn't Kate Koval the person. This is Kate Koval the hooper. She looks slow footed. The kid is trying. Do you see improvement?
I see improvement, but I feel like she's still the same player like she was at Notre Dame. Like she'll miss layup, then she'll get it a little bit slow footed here.
Okay.
Hey, Paige, I'm gonna say this. Just make sure you follow Cess Talk Sports Rider Man Media. You know, reach out to us because we definitely okay, all right. Because we want to make sure we have this conversation after the game over with you. You know, for hot takes. You know, you're always welcome to come back. You know.
Hot question from the chat before you go, Paige. If you finna check out, do you think Lay should have stayed at LSU? I mean, stayed at SC, or has LSU been better for her?
I have a different hot take. I really don't think it was anything to do with basketball why she transferred. I think it was just because if it was just about basketball, she would have stayed at South Carolina. But it's more to it. That's all I would say.
That's fair. So from a basketball standpoint, it wasn't. That wasn't where she needed to see the change. That's fair. I appreciate that answer. Do y'all have another bid coming next year?
I don't know that question.
Okay. How about this? How close did you all think you were to having Sarah Williams?
I thought we were close, but then I kind of figured she was gonna go to UConn though.
Really? Even after you were like out at the party and everything with the team?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, Paige. Wow. Like honestly, I had LSU fans in here like it was like it was Mardi Gras. Like she was already wrapped up.
Yeah, but she was. Yeah.
Hey, just. Listen. We don't want to get you in trouble.
Yeah.
So just think about what you're gonna say.
It's all good.
Yeah, we get what you put down. You know what I'm saying? We get what you put down. We don't want to. Right, now this is hot take now, so we're gonna have to put you on the hot seat now. So we got
I do have one hot take though.
All right.
Do you think Sarah Williams would have been better at LSU? Because while I'm watching her at UConn, I think she would have been better at LSU. Her play style, but that's just me.
Okay.
So my question to you is in that situation, although you might think she might have been better at LSU, do you think you guys would have been capable of getting her the ball for her to be successful?
I feel like we could have, yes and no, but yeah.
So I got a question. Paige, tell me this right here. Paige, tell me this.
Yeah.
Down there in Baton Rouge for real. Are the fans really more understanding of the game like you? And I just get the crazy trolls in my chat. Or are you one of the more sensible fans and the other ones are more fanatical about LSU? Come on, tell me the truth. Tell me the truth. Because if they not like you, Paige, then you getting a lot of pushback when you talking to team. That's all I'm gonna say.
I feel like there's two sides. I feel like there's two sides. So there's like the side that knows the truth, and then the one that just doesn't want to say what the actual issue is. They know it, but they can't. Yeah.
Okay.
They'll never admit it in public. I got it.
Never gonna admit it in public, no.
Okay, so speaking upon that, right? If you had to look back at this LSU, while you're looking at this LSU team this year, what would you say the biggest problem or the biggest hurdle that you guys need to get over to encounter or get you guys to the next level for the remainder of this season?
the bigs, getting the ball into them too, because that Texas game, not at home, but the Texas game that we just had, they could not get that ball into the bigs to save their own lives. They were just driving to the basket on 3 people. I'm like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Like, when is
Oh,
Kim gonna
trust me.
stop this and tell them, get the ball into your post players? They can actually score if you use them correctly.
Hey, but you know what's
I
crazy?
gotta
I
know.
heard Kim say that. I heard Kim say that in a huddle. Like, hey,
Yeah,
we got to get the ball inside, and you guys refuse to throw the ball inside. I've
yeah,
heard
they
her say that in
refuse.
huddles, in
Mm-hmm.
timeouts.
Mm-hmm.
So is it?
I got 2 questions.
With them being, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, go ahead, Rod.
No, I was gonna ask this last question because I'm not gonna let her off the hook because she says she follow us. I just want to know how long she's been following us.
I want to know, because one of my questions is in the chat. How did you find Cess Talk Sports? So let us know.
Well, I found Cess because I think you did a podcast with I Am So Media, and then I was like, who is that who was talking? And then I was like, oh, okay. And then I found your page then.
Gotcha. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's just been recently since the social media.
Yeah.
This is the question I want to know. So you've been following us since then. You didn't heard my conversation around Kim. Is Kim as calculating and smart about the media as I think she is? Or is she really just that she just really don't know? I think Kim knows. I think she's calculating. I think Kim knows everything that she's doing. But tell me,
I think she does, but I also think she's trying to teeter between some stuff too. She's calculated, but I think she's teetering between. She can't say this, she can't say that. You know, it's yeah.
You're a Hall of Fame. You can say whatever you want to say. Somebody gonna say to you, you say whatever you want. You're a Hall of Fame.
Some players are not gonna like that very much.
So
Are you
you
here to be
think
liked,
Kim
or
will
you
say
here to
some
be
things that would
coached?
hurt her players' feelings?
Yeah, because I mean, like, if you've seen
You can't have a real
like the
conversation
post
with them.
game,
Is
she
what you're
really
saying?
can't get on Big Four like she would want to. Because I see it, but like she can't. Mm-mm.
That's interesting.
Okay. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
It's interesting because of the simple fact of like when you've been here for this long, we should better have this accountability conversation, right? You've known me better than anybody that's on this team. I should better come up here and say, hey, you ain't getting the job done. I need you to get into the gym and do this, this, and this. Hey, you're not being a great leader, so this is what I need you to do to become a even better, phenomenal leader. Like those are things that you should be able to come to forward and have a real life conversation with. And if you can't have that conversation, that's where you're gonna come up short.
They've had that conversation, but it's if you've heard Kim and her she did an interview when she was talking about how it's been like pulling teeth to get somebody to lead. Like she can't find somebody to lead. Although she's been trying to force it, but it's like pulling teeth. Like nobody wants to be the bad guy.
Okay, so wait a minute, because you said also that Kim and Flaw do this cussing out back and forth thing on the sideline at the games. Is that Kim trying to make Flaw be the leader? Is that Flaw bucking the system? What's causing that friction?
It's a mixture of Flau'jae trying to do whatever she wants to do, and then there's a mixture of Flau'jae's attitude, and then there's a mixture of Kim trying to force her to be a leader, which Flau'jae is not a leader.
So who is the natural leader of that team? And then where does that put MK-Dub?
I feel like MK-Dub is the leader, but also she's not going like Michaela. She's not going to force the issue with Flau'jae and try to take over. That's not her personality, and that's also an issue. Like, if you know yourself that you're not a leader, why?
Oh, I don't know. I think we lost Paige.
Yeah, we lost Paige. Yeah, she was cooking.
Paige, do you think 4 should have gone to the dub?
She was
I
cooking,
don't know.
man.
I hope we get. I hope we get
Paige.
Paige back. I hope we get Paige
I
back.
like
I don't know
Paige.
what happened there.
Bro,
But invite it back
it's a good
anytime.
conversation with Paige. Yeah, good conversation with Paige. We need her back more often. That phone, somebody
Paige,
must have been
if you
calling
can,
her.
yeah, if you can hear us, we lost you.
Yeah, somebody call her. Hey, man.
Yeah, Paige is invited back. Paige is invited back. We always here for a good conversation.
Yeah, gang call. That's what I said. Hey, man. Hey, she over here chilling with us. You know what I'm saying? They ain't liking that. Hey, man, what you mean? Hey, she keeping it too real over here, man. Hey, they don't like that.
Hey, man.
Hey, that's probably one of the most realest conversations we had with an LSU fan.
Hold on. Paige ain't went nowhere. Paige said, drop that link again. Here you go, Paige. Come on back.
You know what's crazy?
That's not
She ain't even
What's
comment the whole
StreamYard?
time.
What's StreamYard? Paige said send the link. Paige is back.
Sorry, I could not hear you guys for a minute.
No, we lost you. You was cooking. We was waiting on you to finish what you was saying.
Yeah, sorry. But yeah, that's
Okay,
my
You got the floor.
that's my only thing.
Okay, so you were saying about MK. So I got a follow up question to that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that she's not capable of pushing the issue, or is she just the type of, or was she a person that was just taught to just take her time, like wait her turn?
I think she's capable of forcing the issue, but she's not gonna do it. Like, that's just not her personality to try to bulldoze over somebody like that.
Got you. I mean, but okay. Well, another question from the chat: do you think that Bella should play more?
Yes.
What'd you say, Rob?
No, I was just finna. You already did it because I was finna say we had some questions from the chat. So no, you already hit it. You good?
Yeah, Paige, to you. Do you think Bella should be playing more?
Bella, I was thinking that, but she fouls a lot though. I mean, Kim has given her minutes, and last game I think she had 4 fouls.
Who's somebody that should be playing that would surprise us? In your opinion, based on what you've seen.
I thought Bella, but I feel like Bella needs more time. Meg, no. I was thinking about Divine, but oh god, no. Kim gave her more minutes, and that wasn't it. I would like to see Zakaya in the starting lineup over Grace, to me, but that's just me.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
But that's only because I think Grace and Lay, they got a good connection going.
So you think they could be kind of like your 1-2 off the bench?
Yeah.
Okay.
And plus Grace, I feel like she needs to come off the bench because Grace, she gets frustrated with herself easily too.
Yo, what was that? Get the fuck out of my face shit. What was that? What was that?
Oh my god.
I was so not ready for that. And then it was her teammate. She was like, don't say nothing to me.
I knew it was coming. I mean,
you felt it coming? Have you seen that out of her before? Or you just felt it building?
I felt it building, but also Grace is an alpha, so she's a lot. But also I've seen Grace and Flage butt heads before, so I knew it was coming again.
Oh, Grace and Flaw J bump heads. So maybe that's why you pull Grace out to start lineup.
Yeah, because I was like, you need because Zakaya and Flage are better together on the floor for personal reasons. But yeah.
All right, so question: what class do you got with Flage? What class you guys are in? No, I'm not. You don't. You ain't got to tell me what day or anything. What class are you guys in together? Oh, dang it. Is you there?
Oh, I'm here. I'm here. I she dropped.
Yeah, man. Hey, somebody keep calling Paige, man. Somebody keep calling Paige. They're like, hey, man, Paige, now, hey, now, you can't be doing all that now. Hey, man, we having a good conversation, man. Come on now. Come on, LSU. Y'all wouldn't even know who she was, so yeah, don't worry about it. There you go.
Okay.
And she's back.
Sorry.
You gotta. I tell them stop calling you. You know what I'm saying? You getting your time. You're
Yeah,
shining right now. Come
it
on
was
now.
my
You gotta tell them
mom.
stop calling.
I told her,
Nah,
I said, give me about a couple more, give me about another hour, but
I'm sorry.
yeah.
Sorry, Mom. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, Mom. We just having a good conversation. Tell her just come on and
Yeah.
join the conversation. You know what I'm saying? Hit the YouTube button. Come on and join in. Go hear her daughter speak. You know, she getting some shine right now.
Yeah.
But no, so I was asking. So the question I was asking is, you know, you don't gotta say what days I got to class. I just want to know what class you and Lay got at LSU together.
If you can't share that,
You
I
can't share
respect
no
that.
word. Yeah.
I'd rather not share
Yeah.
just for
Okay. Yeah,
her
they don't.
privacy.
Yeah.
I also do have a class with Zakaya also, but I wouldn't share that either. But I'll just say a lot of their majors are the same.
Okay, that's fair. That's
Okay.
fair.
Yeah. You tapped in. I mean, that's pretty similar for like when you look at across the board for programs like basketball, football players. They normally typically take the same classes.
Okay, let me say this.
Just in
Right.
case if
Hold on, hold on, Rob, because I see the chat. What I'm gonna say is this right here. If you go come in here, first of all, Paige didn't have to
be
come up here.
respectful.
You don't know Paige from anywhere, right? But if you gonna come in here and say Paige in here with Cap, then you need to have some fucking receipts. If you ain't got no receipts for Paige, because Paige came up here with receipts. If you ain't got no receipts, then just stay where you at. You ain't got to get in the conversation. But we're not gonna do that.
Yeah.
You've been in my chat too many times with no receipts. None. Continue.
Just enjoy the conversation, man. Golly. Man, just enjoy the conversation.
Yeah.
But listen, that'd be the weirdness that we be talking about though with the LSU fans. It's like, dog, we sit there having a real conversation. You being honest about what you see. You attended every game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wherever your seat might be, whether that might be behind the bench or the opposite of the bench, wherever that might be, you giving your realness about this what you see on the interactions, and you got some of these people in your class. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
who are y'all to know that these players don't interact with Paige? Y'all don't know that. Y'all don't even y'all know Paige, but it also matters.
Regardless of all of that, you took the time to hit the link.
Yeah,
So,
you did one step that most people wouldn't even do. You know,
we finna continue the conversation.
Yeah.
I just wanted to let them know I ain't finna do that in the chat. I don't know if I got wrenches up, but I'm not playing about it during this discussion because we're having a great discussion. So, how would you assess because you said you've been a fan since Angel was there?
Yeah.
How would you assess how the team has gone since you guys won that championship to now? Like, are you more confident about what Kim is building? Are you concerned? Your thoughts?
I don't think I'm concerned. I feel like we got a good recruiting class that we have right now with the freshmen, so I'm pretty happy about that. To be honest, I'm just waiting for Big Four to graduate, and then I feel like but that's just me. I've been waiting since
That's
last
fair.
year because I saw something. I was like, it's
So
not gonna get fixed.
So Logic,
you said you saw something. Was that something on the court that you could talk about that you said wasn't going to get fixed? Where you was like, maybe Ford should have went ahead and went to the W, or did you
I
feel like
feel like she should. I feel like the team would be better if Four wasn't on it because you can't put her on the bench. Even though I feel like it would be better for this team specifically because what she can give defensively and all that would be way better coming off the bench, but it's not going to happen. And definitely not after the issue with Carol Lawson.
here's my thing with Four. I just can't stop thinking about that moment of Four and Kim against Florida State. Like that moment just does not leave me. With 3 minutes left in the game, and you having a meltdown on the court with Kim because they won't call the play for you. And then half the team is running the opposite play. Like and MK shoots the ball. Like that moment does not leave my head because every time I think about it, that moment comes to my head.
Yeah. There's been moments like that, yeah. I just don't think it's going to be to me, I know it's not going to be fixed because Kim is too stubborn and she already loves Flage like her own child. So it's not going to happen. Like, it's not going to. Like, even with like discipline and all that, like she'll discipline the freshmen and other players more than she does Flage, and I see that firsthand. But
when you say discipline, is it for like mistakes in the game or like real team violations? Like we talking about like miss shots, talking about pulling up
like in
mistakes.
game stuff, like turnovers and all that. Like she never puts like an onus on Flage. It'll be somebody else. Lay, Michaela, it'll be somebody else. Or even she'll put it on like the freshmen. They got like a really short leash too. And I'd be like, really?
Okay.
But so when you look at LSU, right? You look at Saturday. Do you think Lay's gonna have a short leash? Because I truly think, right, when I'm just looking at the data of when you guys play Texas, when you guys play Vanderbilt, when you guys play Kentucky, and those losses, Lay's averaging roughly around 22 minutes. And for me, if you want to beat South Carolina, Lay's gonna have to play more than 22 minutes. Do you think that she's gonna have a short leash?
To be honest, it depends. I feel like if Lay starts off good, I don't think Kim is gonna take her out.
Okay.
She might I think she might just move everybody else around and figure out how she can still get Flage, Michaela, and them minutes around Lay.
So I got a question. What's the energy like around campus? Is it hype? Y'all hype for the game? Y'all looking forward to it? Y'all can't wait to Carolina get in the building?
Oh my God. Shit, we already have ESPN people up here. I mean, it is hype. I mean, tickets were hard to get. I mean, just for
Rob the Man Media gonna be in the building. Is he gonna get to shake your hand? Is he gonna get to shake your hand? He gonna be in the building.
I'll try to see. I'll try to see if I can see.
I can get some tickets now. I know people that know people. I can shake some hands and get some tickets now.
I have one ticket, but like for instance, for the students, they posted something to our email saying that the big South Carolina game, if you're not a part of like their collegiate club or you haven't been to any of the women's basketball games, you were not allowed to get a ticket, and they were being very specific on who's getting a ticket. So
didn't they give y'all a new rule or something to say y'all got to stay at the game on the giveaways? You can't leave or something?
Yeah, because some people would leave, but that was mostly for our men's games because they would do these giveaways, but our men's team is I won't talk about that.
That's weird. So they give better giveaways at the men's game? Well, maybe they trying to get the people out to the game.
Stay. Like
Okay,
No one
that
would
makes
stay
sense.
for the men's games. It's just deplorable, but
I'm just trying
yeah.
to figure
Hey,
out.
listen.
That's too
I'm
much
so excited that y'all
micromanaging.
decided to do a blackout in the Bayou. I'm excited about that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited. I don't know who
That's
planned
too
it, but
much
tell them I said
micromanaging.
thank
Like,
you.
who could like who's sitting there really watching if this person leaves? They got this gift, and if they leave, we're gonna do something about it. Like, who
Oh, they
really
watching.
does it?
Yeah, but I
watching.
think it was because some people were getting upset. Like, for instance, like for the LSU game, they gave out. I think this was the Texas game. They gave out free crew necks, and it was like for the first 500, and then all the ones that got the crew necks, they left the building, and then the people who really wanted the crew neck, they couldn't get one, although they were still at the game. So yeah.
Oh, that's wild. Anything you gotta do, LSU, do what you gotta do.
But I'm definitely saying that South Carolina game, though, man. When I saw that email, I was like, wait a minute. So I said, they're really cracking down on it.
Okay.
So it's when you look at this game, right? Some people say it's a rivalry. I don't, because you gotta win for it to become a rivalry. People are trying to build this into a rivalry that's not really a rivalry because you haven't won. What would you say if you had to put it on like the hypeness of this season? Has this been the real motivational game that everybody's just not they cared about more than anything else on campus?
I wouldn't say that per se. It is a big rivalry. Um, but I wouldn't say that. There's more games that, it's a little bit more rivalry, but the women's basketball fans that are actually at LSU, though, like, this is a big game to, like, them. Like, it's bigger than probably getting to the Final Four for some of them, but yeah.
Okay. Man, this is not no Lay versus South Carolina, dog. This is not that. We gotta stop that.
See, I don't like
So
all that, like, lay versus, like, South Carolina crap. I'm like,
okay, I'm glad you brought that up. So let's go. I'm just gonna get out it. How do you feel about Kim's interview before y'all even play South Carolina? Feel like y'all already defeated. How do you feel about those comments?
whew, I feel like the last interview she did, I feel like it was a lot of that was kind of calculated, though, to be honest. I don't know if that's really how she feels, but yeah.
You're not buying. You're not buying Kim's what you're saying.
I got a question.
Yeah.
How did you feel when you heard Lay was coming to town?
I wasn't shocked. I'll just say that I was not shocked. I knew it was happening because I heard some people say she was going to go to Tennessee, but she was never going to go to Tennessee because that coach was not even on her radar. I don't even want to talk about Tennessee, Lord Jesus.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
so you watch other teams outside of LSU? Okay.
Yeah. I watched South Carolina. I watched Tennessee. I like all women's basketball. Shoot,
Love it. Love it.
UConn.
So how do you look at the SEC this year? How do you what do you like about the SEC this year compared to other conferences?
I like how, like, not like it's not. You can look at every game and be like, no team is gonna, like, win it. You can, like, there's not like a team that's gonna win that every time. Yeah,
No separators. No separators. Everything's a 50-50. You got to lock in and watch
50-50.
the game. Okay.
Except if it's like Arkansas, but
Okay. All right. You know something. You know some hoops, huh? I see it.
yeah.
So how do you feel about when people say that, that Dawn was holding laid back, but she's playing exactly the same amount of minutes at LSU that she was playing at South Carolina? Is Kim holding laid back?
I wouldn't even say Don was holding laid back, or even I don't even think Kim is. I feel like that whole situation is kind of blown out of proportion because it's not really about the coaching aspect of why she transferred. I'll just say all you got to remember is Lay's from South Carolina, so the school she was at was very close to where she was from, so she wanted a little bit more of a different atmosphere, if I'll say that.
She wants to grow into a young. Let's just say this. She just wants to grow into a young adult, right? And be on her own without somebody holding her hand.
Yeah,
Let's
that's all I
just
would say.
that'd be the cleanest way to say it, right?
Yeah.
Without going into a
Same.
lot of details.
So, but I want to go back to but you weren't surprised though. You
No, because I was like, I knew she would still be in the SEC.
So you weren't surprised once you heard she hit the portal, or you weren't surprised that she ended up transferring? Period.
I would say
you kind of felt that was coming, or you knew that was happening, or what?
I knew. I would say I was surprised that she hit the transfer portal, but then I wasn't surprised what school she chose. Like that didn't surprise me.
Okay. What's your thoughts on Michaela Blake's?
I like Michaela Blake's. Mm-hmm.
Is she the SEC Player of the Year?
Right now, I also do like Joyce though. It's between those two.
Okay.
I feel like, for instance, like LSU, we don't have somebody that's just dominant like that.
But y'all got 3 players on the Wooden Award watch list.
I don't know how. But,
okay. What are your thoughts on that? So is that the brand that get your players on this list?
I would definitely say the brand of LSU will get you on that list. But I do have a question. Was Lay on that list before she was at LSU? Because I'm not for sure. No? Okay.
I don't remember Lay being on that list. Y'all tell me. Was Lay on the Wooden watch list last year?
I'll be honest. They don't like putting South Carolina on a lot of these lists. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to
I feel like that's just LSU though. We're a little bit more out there, like in all of our sports though. So yeah.
So your thoughts? What are your thoughts about speaking about y'all last game? Like, I want to talk about the Texas game, right? When you look at Madison Booker and Crump, because I said Crump was going to be the X factor, right, for that game for them.
Yeah,
for Texas to win.
I remember you saying that, and then it was in my brain. I was like, oh my God, we need somebody on Crump because she went off, and I was like, that's what I was like, okay.
Yeah, I mean, everybody tried to argue with me and like, we don't know what she can do. I'm like, yo, she's going to be. She didn't play. She plays in that first game. It was going to be the same outcome. Yeah. It's just she didn't play. So when you don't have film on that and you don't have a matchup that can guard that, those are the things that you run into. So,
yeah.
I really was going to ask you about Madison Booker more than Crump because Crump's a freshman, and I think that you guys actually had a real chance to land Crump at LSU, but I think there are some things that you guys dropped the ball and you guys chose to go with Grace Knox over her. I'm just leave that.
Well, what I would say is I like Madison Booker, but I mean, I feel like she doesn't show up in big games to me. I like Michaela Williams over Madison Booker any day to me, but that's just me. But yeah,
my kind of people. Say it again. Say it again, Paige. Say it for the people in the back.
I mean, you can like even seeing that game in person, that Texas game. I was like, man. I was like, that's the first time I even like saw Madison, and I'm like, she's good, but I mean, Michaela Williams is better to me. A little bit more clutch.
I don't. Y'all say clutch, but it's like how many true games would LSU really be in clutch moments?
I mean, we were in clutch moments against Kentucky and Vandy, but we didn't do what we were supposed to do. We didn't.
I mean, that Kentucky game, y'all just started celebrating way too early before the game was over.
I knew it. I knew it. I wasn't at that game. I wasn't at that game, but I knew right when Michaela was celebrating. I said, "We're done." I said, "Oh crap, it's gonna go in," and it went in.
Man, you got to wait till that buzzer hits 0 to celebrate, man. You start celebrating too early, it's always gonna be some chaos. But if you was to have to predict what LSU season would be, right? Because I'm right now, you guys on the borderline of hosting a tournament, in Baton Rouge to not hosting, right? What would be the bracket that you would love to see LSU in a tournament?
I don't want to be in that South Carolina bracket.
At least you're honest.
No.
Do you want to be in the UConn bracket?
I mean, UConn might be we might have a better chance. I just feel like we're going to be playing you guys in the SEC tournament too. So if we meet each other in the Elite Eight, it's just going to be like, yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Cess, y'all might need to add her for baseline branch. There might be you know what I'm saying? Y'all might need to add her a special guest on there one time. Yeah. So would you rather? I would say for y'all, and I'm being honest with you. I think if you guys land into the UCLA bracket, I think that favors you guys the most.
Yeah,
because I think you
Mhm.
guys can present a problem to UCLA. Even though they have size, they don't have the guard play. You guys have the guard play. Guards can win you games in tournaments, but you need somebody that can score down low. And that's the only knock that I've always got on y'all about is y'all had no size, no rebounding, and y'all couldn't throw the ball into nobody down low that can get you buckets and get people in foul trouble to get your guards to the free throw line to give you guys an advantage. So that was my biggest assessment that I've been with all season. And I'm not going to change off of it because I've seen no change to it. So
I would say UCLA would be a favorable matchup. Even like last year, I thought we had it, but that was on Kaylin Gilbert, though. Lord, but moving on.
yeah, I wasn't even going in that box. I was going to pass it right on the Cess. I wasn't going in that box. There's fans out there saying that Kaylin Gilbert will be the answer for y'all right now. So
that's a no. That's another Malaysia, but not as athletic at all. No. Mm-mm.
So, Paige, do you have a platform where you talk hoops?
I wish I did. I don't.
Okay. No, they were asking in the chat. You got
No.
right here, Cess Talk Sports. What you mean?
So, I mean, I want to make sure you get an open invitation to come back and talk on Cess Talk Sports at any time. Go ahead. Anytime we talking LSU. Go ahead, Rob.
No, I'm just saying, hey man, she said she ain't got nowhere to go. The connection right here. See?
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Just get connected with
You've
Cess.
been here. I appreciate you hitting the link.
Just DM
Okay,
Cess.
I see somebody.
Okay.
I don't know how much more time you got, Paige. I see that they got questions in the chat.
I have some more time. My class got canceled, so that's why I was able to get up on here.
So she said she got time today.
Yeah, I got time because normally I don't, and that's actually the class. Funny enough, I have lay-in, but the class got canceled.
Okay, so now you to open up a box. Now see how many classes getting canceled this week because of South Carolina there. Because I feel like y'all about to you know what I'm saying, the crock pot's about to be out, the seafood ball is about to be rolling, everything about to be, you know what I'm saying, the party's gonna be partying this week. It ain't gonna be no and it's Valentine's weekend. Ain't no ain't no real class gonna be going on this week. Ain't no test gonna be going on. Everybody in kicking mode.
All right, let me see. Let's see. But because I know Paige gonna want to get to the party too, all the seafood boil and the beignets and everything going. So before we get you out of here, somebody said, how is Kaylin Gilbert? Do you have any idea there?
I really got nothing else to really say about that right now.
Just leave it where it's at.
Got it.
Leave it where it's at. Yeah, just leave it where it's at.
Leave it where it's at.
Right.
Hey, listen.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
This
hey.
is the question. Why is Moki having some of the best recruiting classes every single year, but has to move guards to forwards and centers every year?
One question for that is, I'll say Big Four. Is the reason, because technically, even like Zakiya, she was supposed to be playing the 2 or the 3 this year, but that wasn't gonna happen. So Kim had to move her to the 4.
I'm gonna put this in turn for y'all. They weren't expecting Big Four to come back and return, so because of Big Four returning, this is the consequences of it.
Yeah, that's all.
I got you. I'm gonna translate it for you. I'm gonna translate it for the people in the back. You know, they can't understand it. I'm gonna translate it for them.
Yeah, all I would say, and then furthermore, all I would say is like Zakiya was able to get into that lineup because she was able to rebound. Because if she wasn't, she probably would have ended up like Bella, who is shorter than Zakiya by a bit, and she can't rebound. She'll take a charge for you, but she's just in that weird pickle of the guard position.
Small things matters.
Yeah.
Hey man, hey, let me just say this. Hey, can y'all please stop asking about KG? She is not going to answer these questions. If you guys have not, picked up what's been put down, right?
No.
Even if she do know she's not going to answer these questions, you do know she is a student there. You know what I'm saying? She do gotta go to school there, She don't need nobody pulling up on her in class. You know what I'm saying? Like, she not gonna answer them questions.
No, and they do listen to podcasts too, so.
Oh, we know. We know they listen.
We know they listen now. We know they listen. But, hey, so what you said that they listen, right? You know that they tapped into you right now, right? Even though we don't know. You know what I'm saying? The people don't know what Paige look like. They know who Paige is. They know that voice. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, we gonna make sure we protect you. You know what I'm saying? We gonna let you, say something off the wall because we know you got to go to school there.
If they know, but if they know Paige, then they know she a real realist to this hoop. She ain't saying nothing but the fact. So I mean, there's that. Came with receipts. Go ahead. You had another question?
No, I was just gonna say with you, being at LSU, being a student, what would you say has been your best part of, being a student at LSU?
I say this too. Before you answer that, I say this. I see Paige got some of y'all LSU fans ain't poked y'all head in my chat in a long time.
Yeah.
Real comfortable. I see y'all. It ain't changed. It ain't changed. I'm still on the same time. Don't act like he came in as Paige +1. I see you. Yeah. Go ahead, Paige.
Yeah.
I would say the best thing about the campus and LSU, I would just say the atmosphere of games and the way that they rep LSU hard, man. Like, you can't say that much about any of their teams. And don't come for any of them. Because there's some fans that they rep it hard. Like, there's some Kimoki fans that you probably will see up in there with their with their sparkles and everything. You can't tell them nothing.
They be more sparkly than Kim. What's up with that?
I mean, way more sparkly. And I'm like, whoa. Like, I saw one, she had her Kimoki jacket on, and I think it was an actual Kimoki one that she like auctioned off or whatever. And I was like, holy cow.
I'm gonna say this. Hey, if Kim don't come with no sparklies on, y'all know y'all lost. You know when she whatever she would have tasted, tell her don't wear that never no games. Yeah, I knew y'all lost that game when I seen her come on the sideline. Say, yeah, it's all right. You can go and wrap this on up early. And Cess looked at me like, what you mean, Rob? You see what she got on? You can go and wrap that on early. She ain't coming out the coach.
So, see, that was like the Texas game to me. I'm like, her outfit was too not out there enough. I'm like, we ain't got it.
Do you mind if we go back to last season? Can we go back to last season?
Yeah.
I'd like to understand the HBL project.
All I would say is,
and I'm sorry, the season before last. I'm sorry, season before last. The HBL project. Did you get to see that one up close and personal as well?
Yes. All I would say for it's the same issue. I'll just say that.
Is it the same issue? Is that what had her on that island out there against Caitlin?
I would say Kim was trying to force Haley to be a point guard, but also she still had Flage on that team, so you really did not need Haley Van Lift. And that's also another issue. And also, the Flage and Angel thing, I will not really get into, but that's a different story.
Yeah.
I'll just say I don't want to see them on a WNBA team again. No.
So I got a question for you, right? Because we got some Kappas in the chat, right? What's your favorite sorority on campus or fraternity? What is it?
I'm not gonna say.
Okay, all right.
Hey, do that, Rob. You give questions. You can't give them questions.
Now I'll get jumped.
This woman, how old
she is, Rob.
No, it's just it was a question from the chat, so I was just asking. You know,
no.
I ain't trying to get nobody in trouble. You know, I ain't trying to do that.
I'll get killed.
Don't answer that. No,
we don't need you. We don't need you to answer that.
Move on.
We don't need you to do that one.
Don't answer that.
It was just a question from the chat, so I just put it out there because we talked about other parties and things like that. So no, I'll
just say all the D9s. I'll just put that out there. But that's
great answer. Great answer.
That's a great answer.
Moving on.
Are there other sports that you follow as closely as basketball on campus?
Yes, I do. I do follow the gymnastics team. They're really good. They got a good team this year. I watched them. Our football team, I watched them a little bit. I went to some of their things, but that went south, north, east, and west after we lost to Texas A&M. So.
Can you tell us how you picked LSU as your school?
Well, I mean, I have a lot of family up in Louisiana areas, so and plus I've always loved the Baton Rouge area, and I mean I've been coming up to Louisiana for forever, so and LSU itself, so.
You got that accent
though. Are you excited about Coach Lane Kiffin in the building?
I'm gonna be a different person on this. No.
Oh wow. Okay. Was there somebody else that you wanted?
I like football and I know about it, but at the same time, I'm like, how good is Lane Kiffin if his team almost made it to the? Didn't they make it to like the semifinals?
They made it to semifinals, yeah.
Yeah. So like, how good is Lane Kiffin? Because he wasn't coaching. Was it just his players? Because he hasn't won anything. So I don't know. That's just me.
I love it. The realist.
I will give him a chance, though. I just don't know.
Okay, that's fair. You give him a chance.
Yep.
I got a question. I know you watch women hoops, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you watch WNBA at all?
Oh yes. Mm-hmm.
Who's your favorite WNBA team?
Favorite WNBA team? The Aces.
Okay.
Okay, I got another question. I got another question because what was it like to watch Angel up close and personal at LSU, and then rank that based on what you see now in the W and Unrivaled now that she's back?
Oh my God, watching Angel in person. Oh my God, it was. I loved it. I mean, shoot, I miss it. I miss her leadership, man.
So what's it?
That's the one thing that stands out more than anything is how she led that team.
No, I'm just about to ask. Was it like the leadership? Was a personality? Like just what she just meant? What she just meant to the culture there?
She meant a lot to the culture there. I mean, shoot, she had that team like that was her team, and you could even know it because sometimes Kim Mulkey wouldn't even say anything in that huddle. It'll just be her saying, "You got to rebound," or "Stop making these dumb passes." Like, we don't have somebody like that anymore. That's just blatantly out there saying, "Stop with this dumb crap." But
I
yeah, I am
I think
definitely
those things.
excited though for her to play
Yeah,
in a rival.
I think those things go unnoticed, right? Because all they look at is Angels, all these rebounders. But sometimes, a person willing to say, "Hey, man, I can't make all these shots. I'm going to just rebound to put us in the best position to win," right? And being a dominant folk. I think that's truly like when you talk about this year's team from what Angel team was, I think that's the biggest separator. You don't got
Yeah.
nobody willing to sacrifice and say, "Hey, I'm going to put a stop to this and I'm willing to do this. Y'all got to meet me here."
We don't
And
have that.
so
It hasn't been there since she's left. We don't have that person. And Kim has said it herself too, multiple occasions. If you actually hear what she says, she'd be like, "I'm trying to get someone to be a leader, but it's like pulling teeth. These new generation kids, they don't want to, lead and all this." And she's really saying she doesn't have an angel. That's basically what
So
she.
I got to get this question in right here because I see it in the chat. I see the
yeah.
commissioners in the chat. Aces. The commission say, Paige,
Yes.
what you want to see? What you want to see different this season for the Aces?
That's interesting. I mean, they've done it all. Like, I mean, another championship would be nice. Seeing Asia do more would be nice.
Okay, so when you say
Maybe
Asia do more, what would you? Was there something specific you want to see from A this year? I mean, what is it? Is it something you want
more
to see her add
shooting
to her game?
threes, more passing. I'd like watching Asia Wilson when she has the ball and passing. I love that. But yeah.
Question from the chat: is it fair to say that LSU fans would rather see points in the show rather than a national title? Do y'all want to see the show or do y'all want a natty? What is it that y'all want? Y'all seem to be okay with 100-point games in the cupcake schedule. Let's speak to the schedule.
Yeah, how do you feel about the schedule?
I mean, the schedule is the schedule, but Kim really doesn't have a lot of control over that. I'll say it's definitely going to be different next year with our new AD. We
Okay,
do
so
have UConn on our schedule next year, but I'm like, why? Why after we don't have Angel and we don't have Flage? I really wanted to see that, but it's okay.
so that's interesting you said it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because normal, right? The AD partners with the coach to write a schedule, but the end all be all say so comes down to the AD, right?
Yeah.
So you guys' AD was making it so much of a cupcake, but at the same time, Kim wanted to put the money back into Louisiana, so she wanted to play all the
Yeah.
Louisiana schools.
Mm-hmm.
So, what was the biggest separator between the two? Because I think they were on two different pages. So, because me, I like competition. I don't want to be playing everybody
Yeah.
and then get to the SEC and because I think you would have found out a lot about this team if you guys played better competition in the saying in the non-conference than wait till you got to conference play.
Yeah. I what I would say is it's some of it is on Kim too, but I don't think she had that much trust in what this team was going to be this year. I'll say that she didn't have a lot of trust. I mean, even the crazy thing is, we even have Southern out there, and we haven't played them in forever. But I heard Kim in a press conference say we were going to lose to Southern if we played them early in the season.
And one team she don't want to play, she said again, that's Tulane. She said, I don't want to play them no more.
She said no Tulane. And then she also said in the press conference that she didn't want to play Southern. She's like, oh, thank God we don't have them on our schedule. We would have lost. And I was like, okay. But I thought we were supposed to be for all the Louisiana schools. It doesn't look like it. But I think the new AD is going to fix a lot of that. I'll just say that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you since you've been there, been a fan during the championship years, what was the vibe like y'all championship year to the vibes now?
I will say it's different. I mean, it's different because the Angel vibes and this vibes are completely different. I'll say that. Like that 23 was something, but also we weren't really supposed to win. It was a lot of luck that went into it, and I just think we had the pieces also.
Okay. And then y'all won the chip. Y'all won the chip. Let me ask you this. Do you believe that you all would have fared better the next season if Kateri Poole finishes that season with you all? Or do you think what happened needed to happen? And
it was gonna happen either way. I was gonna Kateri Poole wouldn't have made a difference, I don't think, because there were issues on that 24 team that you can't fix.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's all I would, say about that.
So you don't think like her play on the court wouldn't have helped either way. It was beyond fixable outside of basketball, it sounds like.
Yeah.
Got you.
Because we had Anissa, we had Angel, we had the pieces. It's just it was a lot. I'll say that. And then, one player got extremely famous from that one game too, Big Four.
That's what y'all call it? Just extremely famous, huh? Okay.
If you think about it, I'm not gonna say it. Yeah.
Extremely famous. I love it. She got extremely famous. I love it. Hey, it's when I articulate the words, man. Words matter.
Yeah. That's what I would say about that. But
All right, but I know you want, Big Four to graduate, right? I know that's your biggest thing, right? Even with Big Four graduating, there's still gonna be some holes on the roster that need to be filled. So what would you love to see your LSU team do differently next year than they are doing this year?
I would love better communication defensively, because sometimes they be all over the place, like not talking on defense, or they help too much, and I'm like, what are we doing? That's my thing, is better defensively, because I feel like we have better defensive lineups that we could use, but at the same time, we can't take the necessary player out to make the lineup that probably would work better. But yeah, and also we need a big somebody else, I feel like, because Cavalda's nice, but you need somebody else.
Do you think it will be Big Four or MK that show up against South Carolina?
MK, I feel like Big Four, she's gonna be too emotional. Just thinking about how she has been in those big games, she'll try to take over the game and not just do what she needs to do. like what she does best.
Do you think Big Foe went in the ring as a freshman stunted her growth?
I would say yes in that respect. Not stunted her growth basketball wise, but I would definitely say mentally as a leader and that aspect. Yes.
Yeah, Carson hit the threes. Thank you, MJ.
Yes, she did hit those threes. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Who makes the schedule? Is it the coach and her staff or the AD?
It's a mixture, I'll say. Kim is definitely involved, but I feel like this AD, he's gonna have a lot more control over the schedule. Cause I heard he said he wants to make it more competitive. That's what
Rob, you got anything to add to that?
I mean, it is a mixture of both, per se, right? Because you wanna get some input from your head coach, but it's not the head coach end all be all. It's because sometimes it could be a scheduling conflict. It could be money. The reason why you can't get certain games. The head coach can suggest games, but then it comes down to money and time schedules. That's all.
Yeah.
What did you think about Cody McMahon going to coming to the SEC, and what do you think about y'all going down to University of Mississippi?
That's gonna be. We got to be on our A game for that. Like, we can't be over here not wanting to play defense, or we can't just think we're gonna score past Ole Miss because Cody McMahon is good. I like her with Coach Yo. I'll say that's gonna be a tough game for us, but I feel like we can win that game, but we got to be on it. We can't be lackluster like we did the Vandy or Kentucky game, thinking we have it when we don't.
Besides South Carolina, what's the toughest game left on y'all schedule?
Shoot. Who do we have left?
Hold on, let me say this too. Anthony, you can stop asking Rob who make the schedule. He just told you. You asking that question as if Paige sat up here and said something that was wrong and everybody just let it fly. Like, forget what she said. Rob, what did she say? That ain't how it work over here, Anthony. You got the answer. The answer was what she said. Just like she came up here informed with everything else she said. I'm not gonna let y'all come. See, one thing about this channel is this Cess Talk Sports. Everybody up here get the right to talk. Ain't no mansplaining over what nobody said or none of that. We seen your question, we answered it. Paige said what it was. Rob co-signed it. That's it on it. You can stop asking that question in my chat, please. Paige, you ain't question nothing else Paige said up here, but you done typed that in the chat 15 times or something. Move on from that. It's what they said it was. My apologies. Okay, I see Vandy, I see OU. Let's go.
So the remaining on the schedule is South Carolina, right? Ole Miss, Mizzou, Tennessee, Mississippi State. That's the last 5 games you guys have.
The hardest game for us is going to be that Ole Miss game. I was going to think about that Tennessee game though, because that's in our turnovers. But the way they played against you guys, I was shocked. I'm like, never mind. Like, that was horrible.
What surprised you about that game?
I just thought Tennessee would be better. I thought the schemes would be better, but I thought Kim Caldwell was going to coach better. But shoot, I saw like maybe
please tell me why you thought Kim was going to coach better.
I had more. I don't know. I had more faith in her, but it's gone away. I try to be nice to like newer coaches, but I don't like her schemes at all.
Who are your top 5 coaches?
Don, Kim, Gino. I I like Vic, but he's so emotional, man. Like seeing him in person, oh my God, he was about to lose it in that Texas game when we were at home. I was like, oh my God. Who? I do like Coach Joe also. I feel like she's good for Ole Miss.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you watch any ACC basketball?
Yeah.
What do you think about the ACC? Notre Dame,
I like Louisville.
What do you think about some of those players?
Well, Notre Dame, it's Hannah or bust, but Neil Ivy put that on herself, to be honest. I mean, it was the same way last year. I mean, she let Hannah do whatever Hannah wanted to do. I mean,
but you can say that, but what is really Olivia Miles doing at TCU that's different than what she was doing at Notre Dame?
Shoot, to me, it's not even about Olivia with that team either. Like, they didn't even use Sonia. Like, that was my issue. Like,
yeah.
I mean, Olivia's doing good at TCU, but her defense really hasn't changed that much. I mean, that's going to be her biggest thing.
Okay. So how do you feel about Team USA basketball women's coach right now, head coach, that's going to be leading them in Puerto Rico next month, aka the Duke head coach Carol Lawson?
I like Carol Lawson, but I feel like she's gonna have to get some help on trying to figure out how to get the offense running, because her team really only focuses on defense. To be honest, that's what I would say. She needs good assistance.
Have you ever listened to one of her motivational speeches?
I've heard clips, but I mean, I'm not the biggest Carol Lawson fan, but
okay, that's all I want to know. Because if you heard one of those speeches, I don't know how you getting fired up for it. You know, it's like it's more emotional than it is a motivation to like get you going. So that's why I asked.
Yeah.
I know how Cess feel about Carol Lawson. You know, I feel away, so I just have to ask.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you in the building. You in the building on Saturday for the game. You got your outfit ready.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your game day? What's your game day routine?
Man, I really don't even have one. I just wake up, try to get over to the venue quick, because man, the parking is horrific.
So the game is at 8:30 at night. How early you got to get in the building?
So they open the doors at 6, but
okay, that ain't that bad.
Yeah, they open the door at 6, but some of the but if you're a part of the collegiate club, which is basically you get more access to more things. If you're a student, which I have, we're allowed 15 minutes before everybody else, so that'll be like 5:45. But
sweet.
Yeah. But
do you get access to the team and the shoot around and all that stuff?
Oh yeah, I see it all, the shoot around and everything. I'm always there, like probably like right when they start shoot around. So
okay,
yeah.
Love it.
You can be a real reporter for real, no? You got your note. You taking notes. Hey, she don't look right. Code it don't look right and shoot around. Yeah, that be you, right? You got that phone out.
I'll be seeing like what WNBA scouts are there, but
do you expect to see? Do you expect to see players enter the portal from LSU this year? And I'm not gonna ask no names or nothing, but do you expect?
No. I don't think so. From what I've heard, no.
I like that.
Best way to put it. Job security right there now. I was like, you better not say no name. You better not. Leave that to me.
No.
Leave that to me.
Don't start jumping me.
No, leave that to me. Hey, nah, leave it to me. I'll put. Hey, I don't want you to get in trouble now.
No.
Well, I mean, Paige, I appreciate you pulling up and having a conversation with us. You are invited back for a conversation at any time. Anything else you want to share with us, or something that would surprise us about the LSU Lady Tigers, or something that I get wrong about them? Tell me something that I would be surprised about based on what you've heard me say about them.
One thing I would say is Kim is not as crazy as you think she is. Some of it is for the camera. She's not as crazy as she seems.
Oh, it's just for the check. I got you.
Yeah, but
it's just it's the PR stunt.
I mean,
hey man, y'all show Paige some love in the chat too for showing up. What?
Yeah.
Paige been one of the realest ones, because don't we get like these super outburst people that don't really know and talk basketball. They just be talking just to be talking so they can be heard, and pick me. You know, we get a lot of pick me's.
Yeah.
Just pick me. Just cause I said, just pick me. I just want you to answer this. Pick me. So no, we appreciate you for sure.
Yeah. I just wanted to come up here though, because I like to have like real conversations. I don't care like what fan bases is. I just like real conversation, like knowing like basketball, because sometimes we just be too fanatic. Like, this team can't do anything wrong. No, this team can't do anything wrong. And I'm like, there's wrong in it. But you can still like them.
And there's definitely always room for improvement.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely come back. We appreciate your take. Enjoyed you, Paige. Paige has been honest and transparent. Thank you, refreshing. That's coming out of the chat. So we appreciate you, Rob. We got. I'm gonna get ready to get out of here, y'all.
Hey, I'm gonna just say this. Thank you, LSU, for finally sending us a representative that understands basketball, that has some common sense about it, that, you know what I'm saying, that speaks the truth and not some flabbergated trying to make something into a fact. I appreciate it. It's definitely been refreshing.
Yes.
So and thank you
to up here, but
whoever
I haven't had a chance.
Oh yeah, no, please let us know. Paige, let me tell you this. Now that you've been up here and we talk, you can add me in the chat and just let me know you're here, and I'll definitely send you the link anytime you want to come up and share. You can definitely do that. But shout out to the professor that canceled class today. We appreciate that.
Yeah, shout out to you.
Because I was watching it and I was like, man, I gotta go to class, and then I got a message and I'm like, okay. It's like, I think I got.
Shout out to the professor. Hope everything is okay, because since it was last minute cancel. Appreciate that. Appreciate that last minute cancel.
I say shout out for Rob showing up to work today. Yeah, you know.
Shout out, Rob showed up to work today. Y'all know what it is.
Showed up to work so we do this hot taste.
Hey man, I look, we appreciate y'all pulling up. If you did not hit the like and the share on the way in, hit them on the way out. Man, y'all make sure y'all are subscribed. You never know who's gonna pull up. Man, Paige, welcome to the cookout. Y'all know what it is. Until next time. And next time is in just a little bit, y'all, because we got 1v1 tonight. 1v1 unrivaled. Pull up, rock with me. 1v1 unrivaled. I'm already disappointed. Letitia and me here and Aaliyah Boston game canceled. I'm shocked. I got to get to the website and figure this out, y'all.
Why?
I have no idea. I just saw an updated schedule come out. That was canceled. So I don't know what happened. But that was one of the ones I was looking forward to. So y'all pull up and hang out with us for 1v1. Paige, appreciate you. Rob, appreciate you. Until next time. Y'all know what it is. Y'all stay tuned. Talk soon. Cess Talk Sports.